You don't know who Smash Rank is? I apologize, guy. He's new now.
Let's see about this guy.
Where did you come from?
I don't know, I see like he's a bored guy.
Sorry, I apologize for the gymnast, but you know who Dark Rain is from?
Dark Rain?
Yeah, you know who that is? I don't, sometimes I don't know what you know, but I have to make sure.
I'll look up Jade's band.
Hey, young man, that's cool, man. You don't have to look them up. Sometimes the wrong decision is the right decision, right? And it doesn't just when you said it doesn't just apply to Smash. It was you were trying to say it was in real life too. That's when we knew.
What?
That
sometimes like that.
Yeah, you realize you said the wrong thing.
Yeah.
That's when we knew you
No,
realized you said the wrong
I stand by it. I'm not.
You're Saleming it right now, dude. You're saying sometimes the wrong decision is the right decision.
Yes.
Why? How is that possible?
I try to explain it. It's not because it's not like it's not a saying that's like.
Please explain it. I'm trying to get it.
It's like I said, it's like if your perspective represents the wrong decision, sometimes like
no, wrong is wrong and right is right, dude. What are you saying right now?
That's in an absolute in a vacuum, but.
No, it's not absolute in a vacuum. It's an absolute
and an absolute. I guess it's like a thing, dude.
What is right and wrong? Who defines that?
Come on, come on.
Do you define that, or does the universe define
that? Oh gosh, dude.
I get it, dude. You don't want to get better.
Dude,
that's just what it stems down to.
I never said it better. Okay, all right, okay. So
that's just what it stems down to.
Down spends. I agree. It is not a good decision, but
no, it's the wrong decision.
It's the wrong decision. There's situations where things are just wrong.
Yeah.
That is like this is not like
it's killing people
sometimes.
Wrong? Yeah.
This is
killing
like
people is wrong, right?
Well, it's like what it is like you're saying. Well, sometimes that hit, so it's right. No, the opponent messed up. That's not what it is. That's what you think. I feel like that's what you think it is. Like, well, sometimes I hit my friend Little Jimmy who just started playing the game 20 minutes ago. He started playing this game 20 minutes ago. You can sit there and taunt.
Like
you're an SD. Like,
let me ask you a question. Hold on. This is exactly
go ahead.
tit for tat comparison of what you're saying. Okay, ready? So, is stealing wrong?
Is stealing wrong?
Is stealing wrong?
Debatable.
Dude. That's it. That's all we want to know. We don't have to talk anymore. You got it. You know what? You got it.
I mean, that's
you and Salem are best pals, man.
That's not the answer I expected, but sure. I'll just forget what I was gonna say.
On a personal sense, yes. If you're talking about one-on-one, person to person, then absolutely.
When is stealing right, dude? What are you saying right now?
You could.
What are you? What
I'm saying.
You could consider laundering money from the government stealing. And I'm not saying that's inherently wrong in some cases.
What?
Are you... Alright, Ryan, are you being serious right now? Or
yes,
I'm being serious. I just want to know you 100% serious.
So you're telling me laundering money from the government is stealing?
It's sometimes right.
It's sometimes right. When doing so, all the poor people who need to be on welfare can't get that money because it's not accounted for?
Well, it's getting...
Is that still right?
It's getting what? Say what you said.
It's getting paid for anyway. That's why we're in a lot of debt.
Yeah. But
we're in a lot of debt because we owe China the most money. Like, let's just start with that first, all right?
Okay. I don't know anything about.
So if money is being
so you just don't spam things with your, don't echo things that other people say, right?
I've never heard anyone say laundering money, stealing, and also calling it morally correct. So I'm just saying, on a personal sense, if I make $3 more, not paying taxes on stuff I sell on eBay by taking it out of the account 30 days before it's in there, or like 30 days before the billing period or whatever, I don't consider that inherently morally wrong, even though technically it is stealing.
I didn't say it was wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was morally wrong. I'm talking about absolute. Is it right or wrong?
No matter about morals.
Yeah. Morals are different. Morals are subjective.
Okay.
Is it wrong to steal?
Okay, well then also,
is it wrong to steal?
So that's also,
is it wrong to steal? Yes or no?
Well,
is it wrong to steal? Don't say will.
There's a caveat.
No,
that's not a. I can't believe that.
Is it wrong to steal?
There's no such
Is it
thing.
wrong to steal?
Somebody
Is it wrong to steal?
Stealing
Is it wrong to steal?
I'm not gonna.
Is it wrong to steal?
I can't answer that question.
Exactly. All right.
This is what I'm saying. Ready? So
Listen, I don't want to hear it.
All right. Okay. Then you don't want to get better.
What? So what? You're like the little what?
I think I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to.
No, you don't understand.
I didn't even get to my point. I didn't even get to my point. You don't know what I'm saying.
You can't say I understand what you're saying.
You're trying to say it's absolutely.
No, I'm not. I haven't even done my point yet because you won't answer the question.
All right, I did answer the question.
No, you didn't.
You said I can't answer the question.
Answer the question. I want to answer the question, but you
Is it wrong to steal?
you want.
Is it wrong to steal?
Yes or no? Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Is it wrong to steal? Is it wrong to steal?
All right, fine. Yes.
Okay. It's wrong to steal. Okay.
Go ahead.
I can't believe
Now,
it.
let me answer your question.
I can't believe it.
Let's compare that question and answer to run up down smash.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Now, is it wrong to steal without getting caught?
Is it wrong to steal without?
Getting caught, is it still wrong to steal even if you don't get caught?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So, are you telling me that if you run up down smash and you still hit them when previously it was wrong, does that suddenly make it right?
No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree completely.
There we go. That's all I wanted to say. There's no caveat. It's yes or no.
Dude, you in Taiwan. Dude, I need you in Taiwan to just be in a conversation together, man. This is actually... I want to see who can OS and, like, beat around the bush more. I don't know who would... I think it's still Taiwan because they have a little more experience. But I feel like you guys just jam each other, man. Ah, this is the greatest. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are just tuning in, man. It's the Super Smash Brothers Melee. Or it's Brothers Melee. Super Melee. Bros, since we're not Smash according to Salem, so we're not a Smash community, even though 90% of the leaders are from the Smash community, or in Melee, but it's fine. There would be no Smashing without
Like
Melee.
that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is the wrong decision. It should never be done in the application that I used to.
Oh god, you're trying to just OS it.
I agree. I'm
No, you're OSing it, dude.
What do you mean, dude? I'm just saying. It is.
He's spamming a caveat. I think you.
The whole caveat thing is only for specifically talking about stealing. That is because that's not an absolute. It's not. The universe doesn't exist in stealing. It's not like.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like if I go, like.
It's not yours. Dude.
I remember that whole portion when you were just like, who decides right or wrong? So why do you get to decide when stealing is right?
I never said I decided what is right. I'm saying the universe, like, the universe doesn't care whether or not stealing exists. Meaning, like, if I take a tree from a dude, it's not like that's right or wrong or something. I don't know.
No. If somebody owns the land, they own the land. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's okay. That's a personal thing. But I'm saying, like, that's a personal, like, one-on-one thing. But he was saying not morally, right? Which is the entire basis of one-on-one relationships. I'm talking about the universe doesn't, like, stealing doesn't exist in the universe.
Why does it not? Why do you keep spamming the universe, dude?
Yeah, what's
this? What is up with you and the universe? Can we just?
No
we need to know about you and the universe, dude. You guys got some beef, dude, or what?
I'm saying the universe because you were talking about absolute stuff. Though. You're talking about like absolute, not like truth, but you know whether or not something's absolute. So that's why I'm talking about the universe. Because the universe represents everything.
What? You're literally just spamming words, dude. That doesn't make any sense.
The universe represents everything. How does that not make sense?
Hold on. Let me.
If you guys, dude, if somebody can send a missile to the SS headquarters and blow me up, I'll be okay with it, man. I'm okay. It's been a good life, dude.
Listen,
Ryan.
Before you say something else, I really just want you to stop talking and just think about what you're saying. Because I feel like you're trying to keep up with the pace. Because I'm going to be honest with you. What I'm thinking does not take much to say. Because you're literally just saying... No, that's mine. You're literally just saying randomness. I think that's you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You are.
Okay, what did I say was random? Is it not?
I don't even remember because it was so stupid. I really don't remember.
Let's watch the stream VOD.
No, we're not watching this VOD, dude. I want to nuke this thing forever, dude.
I'm putting this in my resume.
No, but seriously, you said something. I don't even remember what you said. You said something.
The universe.
The universe.
The universe.
The universe
is everything. That's what I said. That's what made you guys pop off.
What's up with you, nigga? What have you been? You're right. This guy read Philosophy 101 and thinks he's smart. That's the problem, dude. It's like people just learn from the internet, dude. Everybody's learning from the internet. You're just regurgitating stuff you read, dude. I don't even know where you got this. You and the universe are best friends, dude. I don't even. It just all started for him making a wrong decision in Smash, for the record. And he was saying that sometimes the wrong decision could be the right decision.
Well,
and that's impossible. Hello? I'm streaming, mother. What's up?
I'm just saying.
Okay, thank you. See you. Alright.
Like, I just want to kind of point out that, like, at the core of this argument, the phrase "the wrong decision." Sometimes the wrong decision can be the right decision. It's just a complete oxymoron.
Yes, yeah.
Because nothing that can ever be wrong can be right.
So, okay, alright, now check it out, right? So, down smash was the wrong decision, right?
Right.
Okay, so, but in doing so, it opened up a whole entire another conversation, of which, personally, I value. I don't know about you, but this is, I value this. This is, something that I like to do, talk about, useless garbage.
But we're talking about Smash. Like, why did you?
Well, we're talking about.
Either way, in both situations, it's wrong. Like the life situation, it's wrong, and in Smash, it's wrong. So if you understand your mindset and improve upon your mindset, that situation is wrong. You're gonna get punished. I feel like, and like he was saying, the other time when you stole, stealing is wrong, but the other time you got away with it, it's still wrong. And I feel like you just played some random gym and you down smashed and didn't get punished. So you're like, you know what? It was actually right because I actually took the stock because
I actually got away with stealing. So stealing's right now.
I never down smashed in that situation ever.
Because you.
No, you literally said you do that all the time.
You did this. Yes, you did.
I never said that I do all the time.
Yes, you did, dude.
I never said that. I said I did it.
All right, listen. If you
said
never
you did it what?
Intentionally. I did it intentionally, but I don't. It's not like I do that.
But you, alright, I don't even.
It's not like the.
Dude, I'm so far gone. You're literally.
Saying to do tournament with Joe. Are you talking about the script? I feel like that Falco script tournament is my tournament, dude.
Yeah.
Just all Falcos? That sounds like a match made in heaven.
They got shiz going there.
This is why talking in text.
This is why talking is. Did you just say? Wait, are you saying that this will be better in a text message conversation?
Absolutely not.
Words on the screen will be. This will help you out. That's what you're about to say?
I'm saying this is why it's so hard to talk to you in chat because the barriers. Like if I can barely get points across now, imagine how hard it is to do with.
And that's why communicating. People got worse at communicating in 2019 because of social media. Because people just, everything they think, everybody has their own voice.
You like that, Barry?
That was good.
I'm surprised you didn't get burned. Me? Am I butthurt? I'm not butthurt.
I don't know what you are, dude. I don't know, dude. You in Taiwan and Salem are in a different level, dude.
Bro, you a Dumbo, don't cry.
Let's not call him names. He is in the gym right now, I'll say that, dude.
If you did everything according to what you thought was right, you would be exactly your parents.
What?
Yes. Where do you learn what is right and wrong?
Somebody take me! Ow! What?
Yes.
No, you won't be exactly your parents. Hello? You know, sometimes your parents tell you something and they do something else. Sometimes your parents do something and they do something else. Or sometimes your parents, who like, say if your parents were addicted to drugs and like they got off of drugs, they don't want you to just be on drugs, right? Like you're not exactly your parents, dude. There's so many. What? Hello?
I didn't even understand what that really.
I don't know what he's thinking, but it's just there's so many different ways to just prove him wrong. It just doesn't. I don't even want to. You got it, man. You know what, man? You're in 2020 and we're in 2019, dude. Like, You just...
Pause, by the way. No, that was me.
I thought I paused. I don't... I think we paused at the same time. I swear I pressed pause. I swear I pressed start, dude. We pressed start at the same frame. Oh, man, I can't. Oh, man.
It's the full progress.
Oh, my God.
Stangle.
Is every good angle a stangle?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to clarify it.
The universe doesn't have parents.
It's true. Well,
Oh God.
That's true, according to you.
No,
right?
no. He was about to say. He was about to say something.
according to, I'm done, dude. I feel like, I don't even know, dude. This is why you can't get better at Smash. You know that, right? Like, the way you're thinking is, the fact that you're like this, the fact that you brought this into some real life stuff is the way your way of thinking is wrong. This is what I mean. People are too stubborn to actually get better at Smash. It doesn't matter if it's melee
If
or
I did everything right, I'd be PB&J.
Like what? Yeah, what if your parents are bad? Exactly, dude. Like, the heck?
well, then that's so if your parents are bad, right? And you're saying, like, okay, so if you listen to your parents always, right, because they're innately correct in terms of like, if that's your entire basis of what you're told, you know what I'm saying, and you only did that, and you never.
You're the one who brought in the parents, by the way. We didn't say. Yeah, we didn't say parents that. Like, I don't even. What are you like? What's your point?
So I'm
I don't want to know his point, dude. Why'd you ask that question? Crap! I was hoping you didn't ask it, man. I didn't want to ask him that, man. Dude, what is your point? Just say it, man. Just tell us, man. What is your point of saying this? Dude?
Oh, like the parent thing? I was just trying to flesh out the saying, sometimes the wrong decision is the right decision. By bringing up your parents, because it's...
What relation does parents have to do with it?
Because...
I gotta check my notification, dude. Keep going.
Primitively, it is, like, you believe what your parents...
Yo, so Ben's brother Ryan said I'm coming over to talk about the universe.
Yo, post up. I like talking about the universe.
No, we're playing Ultimate today, man.
Oh, gosh.
Melee too much real talk. Can we go back to Ultimate?
I know, right? Well, my friend, I feel like I can't wait for Ryan to get here together, Ryan. Keep going.
It's you.
Oh, dude.
You actually got paused that time. I wasn't quick enough.
Ah, man. Sometimes the wrong choice can be the right choice.
Yes. I still say that.
How? How is that possible, dude?
It perfectly represents the dichotomy of personal truth and universal truth.
Dude, you're just spamming big words right now.
You literally.
Yes, you are. This is the definition of I want to spam big words to confuse my whoever I'm talking to. That's what you're.
I feel like
this is on Twitter. You're the people on Twitter who make a post, get a whole bunch of likes, there's a whole bunch of gyms who are thinking like you, and then when somebody like Stango shows freaking. This is why you're wrong. You're like, you know what? I gotta double down. I gotta triple down. You're sailing him it right now. Salem said there were 2 moons in the sky, no sun, and then he kept going. After we're like, what do you mean? There's not 2 moons in the sky.
I admit that I'm wrong about the down smash thing. It is a wrong move.
Oh, dude.
But I'm saying
This is what Salem did to us, guys.
This
is what Salem did to us.
Actually,
thank you, Salem. Thank you, Salem.
He made doubling down on an incorrect.
He made it go triple, dude. This is too much,
I will
dude.
stand by that forever.
Forever? You're so sure about this?
Yes, absolutely.
How?
Because it's just simple fact.
It's a simple fact. This is a simple fact. This is I know. Listen,
it's applied to
I need you.
All right, hold on. Wait. I got an idea. If it's such a simple fact, explain it simply.
Okay.
That's all.
So there's what you think is true, right?
Okay.
There's what the universally is true.
Hold on. Let him keep going. Because if he goes to Webster.com and pulls out a word, I'm gonna cut him off. I'm like, nope, use a different word.
Yeah.
Absolute truth.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You believe in absolute truth, meaning like there are things that are, like.
Get you, by the way.
just innately true.
Okay. No. Use a different word.
That are true.
Okay.
That is just, you can't change it. It's just true about the universe. You know.
You in the universe now.
Like you're like, there are things that you understand, or there's situations that you can understand with all of your perspective, and you still won't know the absolute truth, right?
He'll lose me, but
Falco's not moving because he doesn't understand what you're trying to say. I literally couldn't play neutral.
Like if you look at the situation or like anything, right? It's possible that there are factors that develop that situation that you are not aware of. This is true, right?
I feel like you're doing a roundabout. How are you OSing me in the most simple way possible? So let me try to translate it so it's easier to understand. So what you're saying is,
give an example.
What you're saying is a situation. Hold on. Let me try to decode it. So what you're saying is, if you're in a situation, there may be certain factors that happen without your acknowledgement
that you don't know.
That may influence.
Yeah.
What is right or wrong?
That is absolutely true. It's absolutely true that it happened. You just don't know about it, right? Or like it's not part of your idea of what actually happened. Like let's say there's a murder scene.
So you're saying?
Let me get it.
Okay.
So there's a murder scene, right?
Yeah.
And like say there's like a fingerprint or something that like would post this guy. Like let's say there's like a trial. They accuse this guy, and then like the guy doesn't get accused because they don't have like sufficient evidence or whatever.
You mean prosecute it, not accuse.
Yeah, prosecute. Yeah, whatever. Like in the court of law or whatever. Like he goes to court, right? And he gets off because they don't have evidence placing him there. He has a good alibi or whatever, right? And then like there is like a fingerprint or something that they missed, right?
I have to think. I can't play it.
So in your perspective, right, or like a bystander. It's like he didn't commit the murder. That's true, right? But
no, wait. How do you know it's true? How is that true?
That's what you think. It's like
no, that's not the same. That's not no. Like listen.
All right. So let me ask you a question.
There's facts.
Yeah, there's an opinion. There's a fact. Yes. So the fact is he wasn't convicted for murder.
Yeah.
But do you think he committed the murder?
Yes.
Okay.
Plenty of people think OJ actually killed
his wife.
Killed his wife and Ronald whatever the hell, Ronald McDonald.
His lawyer.
Whatever his name is.
The glove don't fit.
But the fact is he wasn't committed for doing convicted for doing that. So that's not what you're saying. Opinion and truth are not the same.
Okay. So what you believe to be true is your opinion, right? What you believe to be true. That's how you define opinion, right?
Truth and fact. They just. Oh my
what
God.
you believe to be true is your opinion.
That's not always correct.
That's not always correct.
Because you know why it's not
you
fact?
believe is true.
You know, no. You know why it's not correct? Because it's like taste buds about food. It's like, well, I think this is amazing, and this guy thinks it's disgusting.
Yeah.
So that can't be the truth because an opinion at its core is completely subjective.
Yes, but it's what you believe in.
But that's not. But that's still.
That doesn't make it true.
I agree. Yeah, this is the entire thing that I'm talking about. So the absolute truth is.
So you're saying because I think that run up down smash is bad.
No. I'm not, because I agree that situation is bad. That I actually agree with you. That is a bad.
But how can you still stand on sometimes the wrong decision can be a right decision?
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. So your opinion, right? Basically, opinions are personal truths. It's just true. What you believe is true is,
You actually talked about this before with somebody else?
I've tried.
Okay, keep going. I just
wanted
to know,
I wonder why they didn't agree with you.
I just wondered, who
it
you
takes
ever.
a long time. It takes multiple hours for me to get one point through. And
but you said it's so simple.
Yeah, something tells me that's not simple.
We're pressing buttons now.
So
we're pressing buttons, guys. Back to the button pressing. Now, sorry. Keep going. You can keep talking.
Okay.
I'm just.
Right. So.
So sometimes a wrong decision is a right decision, right? So
no,
don't
not
say right. You can't say right.
Okay.
Just say what
don't
you're
say
gonna
right.
Don't say right.
All right. So the wrong decision, right, represents an option or a choice that you don't believe is true, right? Like you don't believe.
So here's the thing. Let me ask you a question. How unanimously does it need to be for an opinion of something being wrong being a truth or something that's widely believed?
It is
like murder.
impossible.
Like murder.
You know why
How
we
many
have
people?
scientific theories instead of laws? In a lot of ways.
What?
You know why we have scientific theories instead of laws?
Because it's a theory that's not proven.
Exactly, yeah. So we cannot prove things are true. It's impossible to prove things that are absolutely true.
What? That is not correct.
That's not correct.
Are you walking on the ground?
Let me ask you a
Is
question.
there a ground?
Let me.
Is there a ground? Tell me you can't prove there's a ground. Just say, I need you to say, my name is Ryan, and I can't prove that there's a
So,
ground.
let me ask you a
Yes,
question.
No. Say it right now. Say, my name is Ryan, and I can't prove that we're in the ground. We're in the core, we're in the
What
earth
if we're on
crust.
computer simulation?
Let's freaking start, man. Let's
It's-
go. Let's
it's
just...
impossible.
So you're telling me it's impossible
It's
to...
impossible for you to know something is true. It's impossible.
No, it's not! What?
Let me ask you a
I
question.
literally bought... You know what's true? I'll tell you right now. I went to the store and purchased a hamburger.
Yeah.
It's true. If I give them money, I get the hamburger. Is that not true? Isn't it true? Is it true? Is it true?
I can disprove it. Just give me a
Tell me how. Tell me how that's not true. If you go to the store that has something, you buy it, they will give you this. Tell me how it's untrue. If they just run out, that's what it is. It's wrong when they run out. They don't have those supplies.
I never had to apply this to.
Let me...
Because it doesn't work.
No,
dude.
it is. It is. It does work.
No, it doesn't.
Let me ask you a question.
Maybe
no,
that
very
was a
simple.
dream.
Very simple.
You know, Melee is not a smash. Dude.
This
We're
is
the simulation,
very,
dude.
very simple. Okay?
What if we live in a simulation? That's all I'm saying.
Very, very simple.
Go ahead.
Just get me out of here, dude.
I have 5 fingers on my hand.
Sure.
Okay?
So wait, this is numbers too. This is perfect. All right.
I have 5 fingers on my hand.
Okay.
Scientific theory states if you can find variable factors that can either see, be tested,
Yeah.
heard, use some kind of sense that we know of.
Yeah.
Sight, smell,
Yeah.
Put the full
taste,
screen for you
hearing,
guys.
all that
We
stuff.
full screen, boys.
If I can use any of those senses to objectively say that I have 5 fingers,
You cannot make objective decisions. It's impossible. Because you're altered by your limitations of your perspective. So there are certain... Like, we could all look at your hand and be like, that's 5 fingers. But it's also possible that all of us could... Like, maybe you have a 6th finger that we don't see, but, like, our eyes are just messed up.
What
we don't
did you
know about.
watch? When you
How do you
hide
know-
and watch
how do you-
this alien
No,
thing,
no,
you just like
no,
woke
no.
up and
Alright,
just...
that's actually where I have to stop.
I agree. In a
So you're saying the number 5, counting to 5 is not 5? Is maybe like people count by 2s in
We
another
look at this,
universe?
like, what
In
if-
another galaxy on Mars, there's like some aliens and they count by 3? Weird to pop in for this.
I feel like-
That's weird for anybody to pop in for this, dude. Dude, this is all the results of Salem, dude. Salem won, dude. He's winning Genesis, dude. Team Salem, baby.
It's like...
When when you said the ground thing, man, like
think about the ground, right?
we can't prove that there's a ground.
Yes, we cannot prove.
Why? Tell me.
Okay. This is what I'm saying.
It's called something else.
So the ground,
Like if you're saying
right?
it can be called something
What do you
else,
think
the Earth's crust.
The ground is the Earth, right?
Yes.
Can you prove that there's Earth underneath of this layer that we see right here?
Yes.
Yes, because
I can dig it up.
I can dig it up.
I can
What?
dig it up.
So
I knew you was gonna say this is why I said the Earth's crust. Come on, man.
This is what I'm saying. If it's a simulation, right? What if that's just rendered in?
All right, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right,
All
listen.
right, answer this question right now.
I don't
No,
know.
I got one more
It's just
question.
an easy,
If you
simple
can keep
way
going.
to
You keep
disprove it.
spamming after this
Go ahead,
question.
go ahead.
Did you watch The Matrix?
Yeah, I watched the first
Let
one.
me ask you a
Okay,
question.
I figured.
All right, I'm gonna indulge the stupid simulation thing, even if it is a simulation.
This is too much.
Regardless if it's artificial, that the ground is created. Is there still a ground underneath?
Exactly.
Regardless if it's artificially made,
Even
even if it's a simulation, is it still there?
We cannot.
Is it still there?
prove that it's right.
It doesn't matter if it's made up. If literally some guys on the computer, he's like, "Oh, they're digging in the ground."
It's like
And how
people
that?
buying fake orange juice. Yeah, it's not real orange juice.
Okay,
It's
so-
not organic.
Okay, so
but
check
it's
out. So
still orange
this
juice.
is the idea. So
No, is that still the fact? Regardless if it's artificially made, regardless if some guys behind the
Like,
computer.
this is a video game right here. Is Falco by the ledge? Somebody made this. Sound right now. Is it real? Real life? No, it's not real. Can I shield drop and go to this platform? Yes, I can.
is that
Real life?
Is that ground real?
Man, what the heck is happening, dude? What is that, dude? Welcome to Smash Video
What was
Stream,
the
guys.
whole point of this again? I know. It's
Wait, you don't even know the point? The whole point is that sometimes
Yes.
a wrong decision can be a right decision some amazing way. Sometimes a wrong decision can be the right decision,
Okay.
which is an oxymoron and impossible. But
So-
you said actually the ways of the opinions of the morally correct of the quantum theory, and then you started spamming. Where you started spamming, dude.
You brought in simulation.
And at a 45-degree angle, you know, and the universe has touched the moon, and then the moon told the universe that this ground and this. Come on, you just started spamming,
You
dude.
cannot perceive in absolutes. It's not true. It's not. Like,
I'm
can you
not-
feel atoms?
That doesn't mean there's no ground. When you eat, do you taste food?
Yes.
Is that truth?
I believe
Is that a truth or an opinion?
I believe
No,
it's
say it right now. Is it a truth or an opinion?
It's an opinion. It has to be an opinion. An opinion is a personal choice.
You don't
I personally
taste
believe.
food? It's an opinion that you taste food is not a fact? That's not a truth?
Tasting is just chemicals that we perceive. So because we
Are-
perceive it,
Are chemicals real? Are chemicals real?
are chemicals
Re-
real?
No, are chemicals real?
Listen.
Atoms real? Are chemicals real?
I believe the universe exists. So yes.
Are
I do
chemicals
believe-
Let me ask you a question.
What is happening?
Let me ask you a
I'm
question.
sorry I'm screaming, guys.
Regardless of if it's artificially made or if it's what we believe,
Yeah.
is it still the reality that we're living?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know, so you don't know anything that you're talking about. You're literally just okay. So you don't know what you're talking
Neither
about,
do you.
huh? Yes, I do.
It's impossible for you to know anything that's absolutely true because the only perspective that you'll ever observe is your own.
What?
So if you
No, that's not correct.
And that's why I asked you how.
I messed up my whole freaking
How-
melee. Hold on, I freaking have to recrop my thing. Oh, it's the wrong scene. That's why. I'm sorry, guys.
Listen, that's why I asked you how many people unanimously have to believe a quote-unquote opinion for it to be a fact?
It's that's what I'm saying. I was
How
gonna
many
make that-
people?
I was
How
gonna
many
make that
people?
point earlier. I was gonna make that point earlier.
Yeah.
If we all here agree that there is a ground, that doesn't mean that there is a ground. It doesn't absolutely mean that there is a ground.
A lot of people can be wrong. You're correct about that. But this is different about the
So,
ground situation.
You also gotta think.
Billions of people could be wrong. You're right about, you're correct.
Yeah.
There's millions could be wrong. A lot of people voted for Trump, dude.
Don't you think like the same thing
Sorry.
applies about like everything?
No, it isn't. That's what?
The universe is observable. Yes, I agree with that. So meaning like
What
you
happened
can
in the
see the
universe?
Earth. And
What did
everyone
you
can see
do
the
to
Earth.
start thinking about this, man? I want to know. I have to know the answer, dude.
I did not do it.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think the Earth is flat?
No, I don't believe. I personally don't believe the Earth is flat, but
You don't know. It can't be proven. Is what you're saying. This can't be. You
the
say
only-
you can't. Just say it right now.
The only way
Say it right now. It can't be proven. Just say it. Tell us.
It can be proven. It is proven by people.
So wait, why is that proven, but the ground is not proven?
Is that-
why?
Okay.
Why is that
I didn't
proven?
say it was true.
Why is that proven?
I didn't
It's
say-
not true.
It's
Prove it. It's true.
It's scientifically proven.
It's true.
It's scientifically proven, but science isn't inherently.
Prove it. You know what? Hold
All right.
on. Hold on.
yes.
Hold on.
Listen.
Hold on.
Listen. All right. Listen.
The only way.
Listen.
Hold on. Hold.
Science isn't always correct. I do agree what you're saying, but this is different. That theory that they thought that the Earth was round, they proved, so the science was correct. You get what
Science
I'm
can be
saying?
wrong.
Yes, science can be wrong.
No one said that.
No one said that it can't be wrong, but
Yeah.
they proved that it was right. Like, what do you mean?
This is-
Prove.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
read you the
All right.
definition
Okay,
of
let me-
prove.
Okay. Let me,
Demonstrate the truth or existence of by evidence or arguments.
yeah.
He's not trolling, dude. I wish he was trolling. I
So,
really wish he was
you're
trolling.
telling me...
I believe it's true. I believe.
Hold on! You're telling me that something that's proven,
Other people
like
have
the
proven-
ground or the air we breathe...
And I believe him. Do you believe in trust?
Oh my god.
So just because other people say that it's true, right? It's not. I don't entirely like. It could be flat. If the only way that I would ever.
It could be.
definitively-
You just said it was
You
wrong.
just said it was proven!
The only way.
You said it was proven!
It's
How
proven-
could it be
it's
flat if you know it's proven?
Because science.
Prove it is true!
Because science. Because science.
You're literally just saying
I believe in
words!
science. Okay, look.
All right.
Okay, look. I believe in science.
Alright, I'm not
That's
Guys, if I have a heart attack on the street,
I
please
believe
clip
that-
it
that
and
in-
blame this guy right here.
And
Take him to
of what I
jail.
believe is true.
Take
can
him
be
to
said about
jail,
things
dude.
that are scientifically proven by like peer research and shit. You don't have to do peer research to know the Earth is round. So the entire idea, like you know what I'm saying, I believe in science, right?
But yes, science can be wrong. That's not what we're
Yeah.
saying. We get it. That's
Yeah.
been proven that people are wrong. But it's been proven the Earth is freaking round, dude. That's an opinion now?
That's what I'm saying.
Is it an opinion that the Earth is round?
That's what I'm saying.
Is it an opinion?
What
Is
is-
it an opinion? Yes or no? There's yes or no. Is it an opinion that the Earth is round?
Everything's an opinion. Everything that you think is an opinion.
How is that? Everything I think is an
Yes.
opinion?
Everything
How?
you think is an opinion.
When I speak, do you hear it?
Yeah.
Is that an opinion?
I believe.
You're not deaf?
Yeah, it's an opinion.
You're not deaf?
It's an opinion.
Why is that? Well,
Do you
you're not
think his
deaf.
voice is made up?
It's a simulation.
What if I'm like? What if I'm just thinking of your voice and you're saying nothing? It's possible. It's not inherent.
Wait, what if but I'm next to you.
What if you're
I'm
like-
not talking about you remember this guy's voice? Oh man, my grandmother. I remember my grandmother's voice. I know exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But she's not here, dude.
Yeah.
I'm next to you. You hear my voice.
Yeah.
You hear Fox. You hear it.
I believe
You
it.
hear that I'm smashing it down there.
I believe you're real. Therefore, I believe what.
Alright, is
you
Fox.
said.
Alright, since this is a video game, if I up smash him
Okay.
and hit him,
Okay.
does he go somewhere? No, he doesn't crouch cancel because we have these game physics. Does he go somewhere when he gets up
I
smash?
believe you go somewhere.
You believe? Is that an opinion
Yes.
or proven visually and physically in the game and the code and everything?
Let me ask you a question. If I were to have a gun right now and shoot you in the face,
Okay.
would you die?
Probably.
Okay.
But it might be.
Is
It
it-
might be in a simulation though, right?
is
So
it-
you might not just
Is it a fact
that you die
that if you sustain enough damage to the human body, like a bullet to the brain,
or get
Yeah.
your head
You
chopped
will
off,
die.
or your head
We're
chopped off?
never
Because some
alive.
people.
Life is a defined term, so it's not like I'm alive as I am when I'm.
Wait, say it again. Just say it, dude. Just say what you're gonna say. Man.
Okay.
I gotta focus on him, dude. Keep going, dude. Keep going. That's him right there. Go.
What's the question?
You know the question. If somebody chops off your head, I'm not talking about the people who survived bullet stuff and people who jumped off the World Trade Center. They lived. Some people did. I'm talking about. I chop off your head right now. Will you live?
Technically,
Will you live?
if you chop someone's head off,
it doesn't matter how long you'll live, because I know what you're about to
I know
say.
what you
I'm
mean.
talking about you're going to eventually die. Are you going to die if I chop your head off?
That's okay. So the Huntington idea of death is based in the idea of the human spirit and spirit in general.
All right. Will you live?
Meaning,
I
like-
didn't say.
like-
I don't care about
You
spirit.
see-
I don't
you
care
see
about
me?
spirit.
Did you
Redefine
hear
it.
what I said by live? Will you still exist? Whatever.
I'll still
Come on.
exist. I will
Don't
definitely
semantics it. How would you? You're not alive. You're not breathing. Will you still breathe?
Did
Will
I
you still
exist-
breathe?
did I exist before
Will
I
you
was
still
born?
breathe hours later?
Did I exist before I was born?
No, listen. Will you still? Will you still be breathing hours later after I chop off
Is
your head?
breathing a condition of existing?
You're just trying to confuse us, man.
Meaning,
Like,
okay.
answer the. Why can't you answer the
what is
question?
What is
Why
existing?
can't you answer the question?
What does existing mean?
God,
I
my brain
can't,
is-
dude.
You can't what? You can't explain
It's-
simple things?
no, it's
remember,
stupid. It's
remember
because I'm
this.
stupid. It's because I'm
Remember
stupid.
that this
Evan,
was a
if you
simple
wanna know-
fact.
If you want to know, it's because I'm stupid. I can't believe in things that if I can't define it in an absolute way.
You literally-
and make it
You
determined-
literally said there's no way to define anything in
Yeah,
absolute
for
way.
me,
So
for
now
me.
I
for
understand.
me, for me.
So you're just stupid.
You can't define that there's a ground. Like there's a ground. Am I sitting in a chair? Are you sitting in a chair? Is that a DH Racer? Is that a DH
I
Racer?
believe it's a ninja.
Do you believe? Does it say DH Racer on it? Yes, another language. It could be something else. It's a Chinese
Okay,
company.
I think I need to describe this better because you can point to everything and say, "Do you?"
No,
do you
is
believe
this? No. What do you mean? That's a
I just need to describe it.
That's how you prove something. I'm saying, hey, look at this. I have
If I
five
smack
fingers.
you
Hey,
and you still
Ryan.
have nerves, will it hurt?
Ryan.
If somebody punches you or something,
Ryan, I got a
will
question.
it hurt?
I got a question.
I'm not talking about
I have a
people
new,
who
I have a
nerves.
new theory, and I'm ready to prove it. The average human hand, average. I'm not talking about someone with a birth defect or their hand
I'm
cut
putting
off.
back on
I'm
full
talking about
screen,
the
dude.
average human has 5 fingers on their hand,
Yeah.
and here's my proof.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you
I'm
see
not-
5?
No
so I
birth
must have
defect.
5.
Okay. Yes.
I'm not talking about birth defects.
It's provable for all of us to agree on.
Yeah.
What?
It's science. If science can be wrong, so can that.
How is that wrong? It could be 7 because some other people.
Well,
can't. But
here's what I think you're not understanding. I don't think you understand that truth can end up being false at some point.
What do you mean?
Because
like
people
the planet
thought
or
the Earth was the center of the universe.
Yeah.
That was truth.
Yeah.
And that's true.
That's what
Because
that's exactly what I'm
from
saying.
what they
That's a
saw,
perfect example.
No, it's not. We're
from what
proving
they
it.
saw that the sun would go from here to
Yeah,
here
yeah.
across the entire
Yeah,
world.
I get it. Yeah.
So from that perspective,
Yes.
they thought,
Yes, yes,
hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
From that perspective, they thought the Earth was in the center because the sun revolved around us. That was our perspective.
Yeah.
But then, Galileo, right?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
Galileo from observing space
Yeah.
and
Telescope and
constructing what
yeah.
I think he was the innovator of astronomy or something like that.
whatever.
I don't really know.
Whatever. Yeah.
But from his observations, his theory is that actually all planets
Yeah.
revolved around the sun
Yeah.
because of the gravitational force.
Okay. That's
This is what happens
Now
when-
wait.
This is what happens when
Now
we play
wait.
Melee, dude.
Now wait.
That's what happens when we play Melee.
So, Earth, center of the universe. That was true. Once all the gyms stopped killing everyone who thought opposite of that,
Yeah.
that ended up being true.
Yeah.
What is so difficult about understanding the fact that something that's true right now could potentially be false in the future?
I love that you said that.
That's not what we're saying.
That's what we're trying to say.
We're not saying that something that's true will always be true.
But
That's
this,
exactly what I'm saying.
We're saying right now,
this group
as it
is a group.
stands, I have 5 fingers.
Yes.
Okay, that's true, right?
I believe it's true.
Well, you're saying it's
No, don't say you believe. Is it true?
I cannot. It's
is
impossible.
1 + 1 2? Like, is that even 2 anymore?
As we know
I need
right
to
now,
know, dude.
Math
It's-
is the concept. We can exist without math. So one.
Of course we can exist without math. That's not a problem. But is 1 + 1 2?
Yes, it is.
Why is it true? Because they can
because I
prove that
believe
it's
it.
true? No, because you can literally do... I'm sorry, guys. Just...
Wrong layout.
Oh, God, I keep doing that. Melee, boys. Alright. This is what happens when we play Melee, dude. It's not a Smash game, and this is what happens, dude.
The Galileo thing is perfect.
All Melee
It's a
players...
perfect example of the fact that
Because the observable.
No, I'm not talking about that. I didn't bring it up because he observed something or people thought something different. I'm bringing it up as the fact that I feel like you're saying that something that's true, you just can't believe it because it could be false.
I believe it's
That's
true.
not what I'm saying.
I believe in. I
I'm
believe
not-
that is true. I believe that, like everything. I believe that. Okay, here's the thing. The only difference is that the way that you define what is true and the way that I define it, what is true, are different. So
How? You literally know that makes no sense, right? There's only one truth.
there are things that I believe are.
There's no
objectively true.
multiple truths. There's only one truth.
Yes, that's objective truth. You cannot say something definitively is objectively true because you don't have an omniscient perspective that encapsulates.
You don't
every
need an
fact.
omniscient perspective. If literally that's what the smartest people in the universe ever thought, we would have been nowhere. We would not be playing on flat screen TVs and everything like that. People are like, well, we're not God, so we can't know if anything's
Yeah.
true. Might as well just do nothing.
Yeah, I agree. This is what I'm saying.
So I don't.
What are you saying? What do you
Just a
want?
thought. It's just the idea that. So back to the entire thing about.
Remember, this whole thing started with you. Sometimes a wrong decision
Yes,
could be
exactly.
the right decision. I just want
So-
you guys to update you
A
if you're just
wrong
tuning
decision.
in. A
Even
wrong.
though-
Yeah,
okay.
keep going.
Okay, so if I believe something is wrong, I believe something is also right. Okay, correct. It's impossible to believe something is wrong if there isn't also. A
You're like
correct
trying to like pick apart the abstract idea of right and wrong. That's not what we're saying. You said sometimes the wrong decision is the right decision.
Yeah,
and that
that's what I'm
can't be true because as a solid concept, wrong and right are complete opposites. They cannot be equal.
Like something being.
That's
black
like
and white.
that's
Okay.
like going black and
Black and
white,
white makes
left
sense.
and right,
You're-
up and
like,
down.
okay.
There can. So are you
Let me-
telling me that
okay.
down can
You want me to-
sometimes be up?
You're trying to say like broken clock is right 2 times a day or something. That's what you're trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the right time sometimes.
Let me
That's what you're saying right
redefine
now.
the way that I said it. Okay, let me just redefine.
No, no, you can't redefine it because
Because I
you're
still
still
believe it.
defending it.
I
You're
still-
still defending it
I
in its
still
current
believe in it.
form.
How
I still believe it.
don't
Okay,
you?
you're talking about.
You're
talking
still-
about literally. You're taking the sentence literally. You're taking
What am I
that
supposed
literally.
to take?
What am I supposed to take it as?
It's
You
to
got-
ground the ground, dude. You said simulation. I can't, dude. I freaking can't.
Like, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, literally, you just said, let me redefine it. But why do you need to redefine it if you're still defending it as the same?
How does it feel to put Melee after Ultimate?
Let me just give a saying.
It feels good, dude.
Let me just give a saying that
There's literally no saying in life.
Sorry it's so loud. I apologize that it's
You know
loud.
you like that. You know you like that. You know you like that. You know you like that.
How does it feel to play Melee after ULT?
False equals false, true equals false, and false.
Listen, I just need you to understand the fact.
This is the Salem Institute. Keep going. No.
Dude, I literally need you to understand the fact that you saying that you need to redefine it when you're currently defending it in its current form.
Yeah.
That's another oxymoron. Why do you need to readjust what you're saying if you're defending it in its flawed form? Because if you need to readjust it, you obviously know that it's flawed.
Let me explain.
Hey Martin, we stream more.
No,
we stream more.
So
Smash games.
tell me right now, the way you
you're
said it
thinking.
currently right now, as sometimes the wrong
If you
decision
take it
is the right.
literally-
Hold on. Sometimes the wrong decision is the right decision. If you need to redefine it, that inherently means that it's flawed from your thinking. Is that correct? You think it's flawed? Is that why you need to redefine
If
it?
you take it literally, which I never said was the intention, like you can say things that aren't literal. And
So,
still
literally
have
what
have
you're-
truth to it.
Literally what you're saying is, literally, is what you're saying.
Go ahead.
Is that things that you are saying to me, I should not take as an absolute
Wait,
When I'm
that's-
meaning.
describing something, but if you're gonna, if you're talking about specifically a saying that I just invented, that
I think you need to go back to the drawing board
I
if that's what you
created that
would say.
saying with the intention of it being interpreted in a certain way. The entire
Well, obviously, if that's the way, if you want it to be interpreted a different way, then you did not say it right. Which means it's flawed,
So I
correct?
should just speak in objective sentences all the time, without any sense of humanized, ability to interpret.
Who said that?
Hang on,
You
he
just said
is
that.
no. You're saying that.
the entire
You're translating this to that.
The
What?
entire point of argument is to just create, two things that you can agree on, right?
Dude,
Like,
you
a
did
bunch
all
of
this to
everyone
OS.
agree.
Your bad decision. What you did in LA. All of this was OS, dude.
If someone says something and they're not allowed to defend themselves, then what's the point?
But you literally, like, I
If you're
still don't
wrong-
understand how sometimes the wrong decision can be the right decision. Like, the ground, we can't prove that there's no grounds with assimilation, but it's still, even if we're in a simulation.
It doesn't change the fact that the ground exists.
Yes, just like
Yeah,
we're on
regardless
SD.
if it's artificial.
Is there
To
sheep
us,
and
it
fox?
exists. To us, it exists.
That's all that matters!
So a person not born, this doesn't exist.
Time. That we can.
No, you haven't! You said the wrong
I said we
choices
can
can
all
be
get-
right choices.
I said we can all get together and agree that one thing is true.
Keep playing, man.
But it doesn't mean that objectively in the universe it is true. We can all get together and be like, the ground is there. But then it doesn't mean that, like, absolutely.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I've never met the universe, so I really don't care what the universe says.
It's impossible to know about the universe objectively. It's impossible to know objectively what is true and what is not true.
So we can't see the universe?
You can see the universe, but you
So-
can't know that it's the way it's supposed. Like it's
What?
exactly what it is. So you
What
can see
is
with
it?
your eyes, right? But there's like infrared radiation shit that you can't see. Say for example. So
Yeah,
are you
like
really
we
seeing
can't go
universe
to the
or-
bottom of the
or
freaking
are you
ocean.
seeing
Like,
Right, so we can't see it, but if we make tools that can see it, which we can, because I've seen pictures of the sun
Yeah.
in two different perspectives. One with the radiation blinded out, and one with it. So if we can't see it, that's why we're smart enough to make tools
yeah.
that let us see things.
So don't you agree that tools are imprecise? Meaning no matter what, it's impossible. So like the entire thing is.
So let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Tools are imprecise, right?
Yeah. Are you saying human eyes?
So are you telling me through all the tools that was made to be in this house right now, it was all imprecise? They just got lucky that the house stands.
It has a certain level of precision. Okay. You know, like okay.
Did they luck out? They were just like, all right,
Now I'm
boys,
actually
let's get
gonna
these
talk about
sledgehammers and just hope this house stays up
I
after
have
we're
a
done.
level of precision. Like, okay, two walls cannot be exactly alike, right? With the amount of precision that they have with like sledgehammers and stuff. By the way, right? Like you agree with that, right?
No.
You don't believe that you can make two walls exactly like atom by
Yes,
atom,
because
quark by
with
quark,
machinery you can.
exactly 100% alike,
Yeah.
Yes.
completely identical.
Alright, let me ask you a question. You know how you can make
like
it
the plank of wood, right? Let's say you have this wall, right? And you've got the 2x4s in the wall. right? You have 2x4s in that wall. Let's say these are identical besides.
I'm losing brain cells.
Identical, completely identical, right?
Yeah,
like
keep
you're
going.
saying, like these walls are
Well,
the same.
guess
right?
what? They're not, because that one has a wall connected to it and that one doesn't.
Well, this is what you're
So
saying.
your example already doesn't
fine.
work.
All right, fine. Here we go.
Your
Right.
example
Okay.
doesn't already
So
work.
the construction company or whatever made these two walls,
I
right?
don't
These
stream
two
Brawl,
walls
dude.
be exactly alike in every way.
I got an idea putting Brawl.
My donation goal never reached. I'm never streaming, bro.
Is that not true? You said you believe that the construction company can create two identical walls, right?
Can people draw a perfect circle?
No.
That's actually, you're wrong, actually. Somebody
Tools are-
had,
tools
you're
are 100%
absolutely incorrect. There's actually been people out there who drew a perfect circle without tools. And you know how hard it is. It's almost close to impossible, but it's been proven that they can do it.
I bet you that
You can. It's been proven that somebody can
you
draw a
create
perfect
line?
circle.
Is it possible to create a line?
Yes, but I know what a rule is.
No.
Straight. That's what you're saying?
You cannot create a line, therefore you cannot create a perfect circle.
Oh my. All right.
A line is defined as
You got it. I knew he was going to get into this.
As a thing-
I don't know. There's no ground. We're in a simulation. Welcome to freaking Salem Institution. This is not a Smash game. We're playing Melee Bros. Or whatever the heck you want to call it. This is what happens when we play Melee. Dude. I get it. We were playing Ultimate, dude. There would be a ground. There would be everything right. I understand. I get it, man. If we were streaming Ultimate, playing Ultimate, then everything right's right, wrong's wrong. I get it. This is what happens, dude. The best of your brain. The earth is flat. It can't be proven that it's round. I understand, man. I get it. You don't taste food when you're thinking that it's food. You don't hear my voice. You're just imagining it. I get it. I get it, bro. My name's not Evan. Is your name Ryan? Or is that an opinion that your name is Ryan?
It's an opinion, yeah.
Why is it an opinion?
What if my name
is it a fact that it's
Okay,
Ryan? I'm not saying.
let me answer your question.
If I told you
I'm not talking about.
my name is Juan, right? Let's just say
But your name is Ryan.
But if I told you my name is Ryan,
is it Ryan?
It's
On your
not
birth
true.
certificate? No. I'm not talking about you lying to me. I'm talking about is your name on your birth certificate? Does it say Ryan?
Ready?
Answer the question. On your birth certificate, does it say Ryan?
Yes, it's Ryan. Yeah.
All right. So
that's evidence that your name is Ryan.
Is your name Ryan? I'm not talking about you changing your name. Like Sky Williams, his real name on his birth certificate was Greg, but he changed his legally name to Sky. Now it's Sky. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
Your name is Ryan because it's Ryan. Unless you change your name to Mike,
Names
then
are
your name's
social
Mike.
constructs.
What?
Because they're part of language, and language is a social construct.
I'm not talking about what it is in another language, like Miguel is Michael in freaking Spanish. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But is your name Ryan?
You cannot.
Is it
prove my
a-
name is Ryan? It's not.
I can't prove his name is Ryan.
Ready?
That's-
Remember when
this
we looked at the
is
definition
real!
of proof?
Yeah. Good.
A concept that is proven by either evidence or argument. So you're telling me if I pull out a birth certificate and your name says Ryan on it and it has your social security number on it, and it's all attached to you, that isn't
Dude,
proof.
I feel like
That's
I just
is
feel like
that
I'm
not
done.
proof?
I don't even know if my
That's
name's
evidence,
Ryan.
isn't
Let's
it?
just say I destroy that, right? What proof do you have? Like, what is my name?
I didn't
Ryan? Is my
say
name
what if
still
you
Ryan?
destroyed it. I said if I have it, is it evidence?
To us, yes, because we believe in that.
Dude.
We believe that this exists because we believe in a society that this piece of paper defines my name. So if this piece of paper says that my name is that, then it's true. If 2 seconds before you took it out, I changed the name real quick, I changed it to,
I didn't say if you did anything.
Then you pull it out.
Listen, this is why you don't know how to argue whatsoever. Because anytime someone says something that completely counters what you're thinking,
It doesn't.
and it's incorrect, you literally
You're
just
saying-
add in a different scenario. That's not how you argue. That's how you go around in circles proving nothing. That is fucking stupid.
This is why I said I need to re.
But you said it was a simple.
Like, literally
you said it was simple.
anytime-
It was simple, dude.
It is simple to me.
Anytime that I say something
something as simple
that completely contradicts what you're saying, you literally throw a different element just to try to prove me wrong. That isn't an argument.
That's how you argue. To prove someone wrong is to argue a point.
No, sometimes you argue because the other person's wrong.
Yeah,
It's like,
so
don't kill this baby. Don't chop off this baby's
prove
head.
them wrong, right? That's how you argue. You prove someone wrong is how you argue.
Like, literally, you're only saying these things because I keep finding ways to prove you wrong. And you literally throw in these, like,
I wouldn't have to say
anecdotal, like,
Not
reasons.
anecdotes.
Yes, they are!
What? Me changing my birth certificate is an anecdote? Has it ever happened?
That's not what I said! I didn't say changing your birth certificate.
Okay,
I
what's
said, does your birth certificate say Ryan on it? If you're telling me,
Yes, it does, yeah.
prove that my name is Ryan. I'm like, okay.
Can we prove that?
It's on your birth certificate. Here's
Yeah.
your social.
Or is
That's
this
all
an
you,
opinion?
isn't it?
That's
And then
a
you're
social-
saying, well, what if I destroy my,
Your
frickin-
social?
my birth certificate?
Well,
And
you
how
only
can
have
you prove
other
it's
ones,
me?
right? They
That's
have-
anecdotal
It's in the
evidence.
system, dude. It's still in the
So
system.
is, dude, so is a birth certificate.
What?
A birth certificate is an anecdote.
How?
It's not like okay, let's just say like gravity, right? You wouldn't call gravity an anecdote, even though I personally believe it's not.
no, God.
It's provable, or it's not provable, meaning like it's not absolutely true, right? I believe it's true, right? So we all believe it's true.
So
you
what?
wouldn't
So
say it's
when I drop this controller, which I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do,
yeah,
why does it fall straight down?
I don't know. Gravity. I believe in gravity, so I believe.
You literally just said it
I
can't
don't
be
believe-
proven.
I don't believe it
so
can
you
be true.
you
I
believe in
believe
something that
I
can't be
believe-
proven?
I believe that it can be wrong, but I believe it's true.
That's not what we're arguing.
Yeah,
we
it's-
just said that
it's-
something that's true can be wrong in the future.
Yeah.
That's why I brought up that thing with
Yeah,
Galileo.
Okay.
That's not what we're saying.
Okay. So you said the controller dropping. What do I believe? Like, why do I believe it does that? Gravity. That's the answer.
Okay.
Well, yeah, what school shooting is not bad either, dude. Yeah, is that bad? Like people killing people at school? Or no?
People killing people at schools. Well,
Yeah.
because now okay.
I'm not talking about like this. This is not a moral like. Alright, so I'm not talking. I'm talking about a random stranger, not like there's a student who got mad and he got pissed off
Yeah.
that he got argument. I'm talking about random Jimmy Joe 44.
Oh, what the hell?
I don't know what just happened. Could someone lower the volume? Yeah, I'm sorry. Random Jimmy Joe 44 or whatever.
I don't want to answer that question because it's gonna get me in trouble. I don't want people to know like.
No, you don't want to. So you're saying that sometimes killing people is okay because the world is too much populated or something? That's what you're trying to say?
No.
So you didn't even let me answer. You didn't even let me ask the question. You said you didn't want to answer it.
Go ahead.
My question is: it's okay for a random stranger who has nothing to do with a mass shooting that goes and just kills people, and it's okay? Is that okay?
Don't want to answer that question.
So that means it is okay then. If you don't want to answer, your answer. You know you're answering.
Just because I don't.
Do you
wanna
know you're answering the question by not answering it, right?
I believe in something that.
Do you know you're answering the question? But you know when
Okay,
sometimes
yes and no,
silence
right?
is answering it.
Here's
you
yes
can't
and
say
no.
yes and no.
I believe in something that's in between that. I don't believe in yes. I don't believe in no. So
So what is it?
So tell
I
us
don't
what
want.
it is.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want.
Because you're saying sometimes it's okay and sometimes
we
it's
can talk
not,
about it
right?
off stream.
No. You're saying sometimes it's okay and sometimes it is okay for just
No.
a person to just go and just
No,
kill a whole
that's not
bunch of
what I'm saying.
All right.
teachers and students.
So
So
I-
tell us, dude. I don't know.
Dude, you guys won't understand. That's all I'm saying.
No,
If
what do you
if-
mean? Why
We're
can't-
trying to
We're
understand.
trying to.
Dude, but
do you not want people to understand you?
Sometimes.
This-
But it's a different.
So
topic.
you want you think it's like cool if people don't understand me? I'm like
No,
I'm
I
cool
want
with
you
it.
guys to understand me. That's the like.
So make me understand, dude. I don't understand.
You about like the other thing? So let me just. Okay. Here's the thing.
Dude,
So
this all started with sometimes the wrong decision can be the right decision.
I still think that's true.
Which
I
is
think that
impossible.
If I describe it like with just a little bit simpler.
He just said
Yeah, because you keep throwing in fucking
You- look,
stupid dictionary
you
words.
guys-
You
I'm
don't know
not
how to
talking
describe it simply because it doesn't make sense.
I've not used dictionary words and since you said don't use dictionary words.
Okay. All right. So explain it simply.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
So you agree with what I said?
I'm looking at this.
No,
guy.
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, look, that's what I believe. Okay, I believe that if I explain it,
I just
this
got-
way,
I gotta
you'll be-
focus.
Okay. Well, explain it then. Explain it.
This is Ryan.
I want to keep playing. I don't want to sit here.
It hurts me.
So a wrong decision to you
I'm gonna play Luigi.
can be a right decision objectively.
A wrong decision to me.
You.
Wait, that doesn't even make English. Like, what do you mean a decision
Like,
that I make that's wrong?
A decision that you think is wrong can be correct objectively.
Just explain it. How?
Like, let's use
Yeah,
the-
give
let's
me an
use the
example,
door.
'cause
Let's
that-
use the door example, right?
The what?
Let's use the door example, right?
What?
The door, like you said, like if you enter 2 doors or whatever, one of them will kill you, one of them won't.
Okay.
Right? So in order to enter the door, I have to convince myself that that is the right decision.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
if, right? You agree with that, right?
Yes.
So that means that the other one is the wrong decision. right? If I enter the other door, to me, it's the wrong.
So let me ask you a question.
If somebody had booby trapped to the door, like we have to put a fact there. I'm talking about this. Literally, if you enter that door, it's hardwired that it would explode and blow you up.
The other one's fine.
There's a whole bunch of C4.
Yeah, the other one's fine.
And the other one's at Grandma's house. She's got cookies in there.
She got chocolate chip cookies, fresh out the oven.
Door 1 will kill you. Door 2. Door 1 will kill you. Door 2 is fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
And let's just say, to make it easier, because I'm trying to make it easier for you to
make
this argument.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, don't try to OS it. Just listen to me. I'm gonna say it's an objective fact that this happens. If you go in the wrong door, you will die.
Yeah.
So don't try to OS it.
Yes.
Don't say like, oh, well, he's lying or something like that.
No.
It's an objective truth that if you go in the right door, as in the cardinal direction, you will die.
Yeah.
100% fact. And if you go on the left, Grandma will give you cookies.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so I'm not going to use the word right because I don't want to have it confused.
What? You started this conversation with a right and wrong. What?
No, well, I'll use 1 and 2. 1 and 2 will be easier, so that way I don't have to be like, the right door is that.
Yeah, okay. So door number 2, 1,000% will kill you. There's no OS, there's no like the man who...
And 1 is not. Okay, keep going.
Yes, that's it.
1 and 2. We got 1 and 2.
In order to make a decision, I must believe the decision is correct. Like, that's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, that's fair. Okay. You have to believe that
Yeah, you're right, keep going.
So, if door number 1, right? Okay, let's just say I'm about to enter a door now. I'm about to turn a door knob and open a door, right? I believe door number 2 is the correct door. Even though, objectively, it is the wrong door. Right?
Okay.
So, sometimes... Okay, so check out. So that means that to me, door number 1 is the wrong door. Right? Okay. Even though, objectively, it's the right door.
Okay.
Right? So, to you, right, the wrong decision to you is the right decision objectively.
No, because you know what happens? Right and wrong is determined by the outcome of it. Okay? So if you go through the door you think is right, but ends up being wrong, then what was it?
It was right to me, wrong.
No.
How was it? No.
I said don't OS it.
Go ahead.
You said it was the right choice.
Dude, Trevor, I don't know.
And I'm gonna assume that you think the wrong choice.
His name is not.
Hold on. No, I'm gonna assume that you think the wrong choice in this scenario is getting blown up and dying, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to blow up and die, do you?
Yeah.
What you're saying,
I don't want to blow up and die. Yeah.
Okay, so no is the answer to that, because I said do you.
Oh. Yeah, because if you do want to die, that's a different situation.
Yeah.
Some people do want to commit suicide.
No. Alright, so you're saying that door number 2 is the wrong choice because you personally don't believe it, okay?
I don't know.
Right? No. That's what you said, right? Door number 2, you're like, I don't don't believe that's the right choice. Yeah, even though that this outside factor has let me know that is 1,000% the wrong choice.
Salem's gonna be his vice
president. So, what you're saying...
I don't know which door is which. That's the idea, right?
No! Door number 1 and 2, you defined it!
No, but I don't know, though.
Yes, you do! Alright, I literally told you, don't OS it!
No.
Door number 1 and 2!
Okay.
These are known facts. 1, Grandma's cookies.
Okay.
You live.
Okay.
You're good. You're living.
Okay.
Door number 2, you will 1,000% die.
Okay.
There's a big booby trap. You will blow up. Right. If you touch the doorknob, you will die.
I need to redefine.
No, there's no redefining. 1, you live. 2, you die.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You know this.
Okay.
You have been told this. I don't care who tells you. I don't care if your grandma opened up door 1 and was like, don't go in there.
All right.
That's it. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. There's no other variable.
Yes,
then stop. Listen.
Go ahead, dude.
No other variable.
We're trying to get him better. His way of thinking is the reason why he's bad at Smash.
Your reasoning for believing door number 2 is the right one.
He brought it about
because you don't believe
just want to point
that door number 2 is the wrong one.
We'll kill you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay?
Yes.
So
door number 2
no, listen, because you already answered, and I'm trying to deconstruct it so you realize how wrong it is, okay? Regardless of any factor or outcome, you said door number 2 is the right one, even though I was told it was the wrong one.
No.
So,
okay.
So,
let him finish.
So, you go through door number 2. You touch the doorknob, you blow up and die. Yeah. If you had some idea of being a conscience after that, okay? You were like watching the spectator stand and you watch yourself blow up. You chose the door you thought was right, but it ended up being wrong. What does that make that choice?
Okay.
What is... No, don't say okay. Yes or no. or right or wrong. That would be easier. You chose the right choice based on your beliefs, but it ended up being wrong. What does that make that choice?
I need to redefine the experiment.
He can't answer the question.
You can't redefine it. I just told you.
Okay.
This is the variables. You're not allowed to change it because this is the reason why you're wrong.
To me, it's true. It's
no, I don't care what you think. I'm telling you.
Objectively,
you went through door number 2 and you died.
Objectively, it is wrong then.
Stop saying objectively. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It does.
No, it doesn't. Listen to me. You went through door number 2 and you died, and you said that was the right choice, but it ended up being wrong.
Yeah.
What does that make of that choice? What kind of choice was it? Was it right or wrong?
To who?
You wanted to live.
To who? To me?
Stop asking these dumb fucking questions. I'm
matters.
talking to you. I'm asking you a question. Yes. Who am I talking to? The person behind your back?
You're talking to me.
Yes. So why would you say to who? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I'm in the experiment and I'm out here. So how am I supposed to have a perspective?
Oh my god. Are you fucking stupid? You're not listening to me.
I'm
asking you a question.
Can we just start over? I want to redefine this experiment.
No!
I can't answer.
Okay, I'll redefine it. Listen, I'm going to ask you for confirmation every step of the way. You tell me if I got it right, okay? So, don't plug yourself into the matrix in this scenario. This is completely for something new to answer from, okay? You're not in it. It's not a simulation.
I miss you too.
Stop asking all this dumb shit on the sideline, okay?
If I redefine
no, stop.
So go ahead.
Stop. There is a room.
Okay.
There is door number 1 and door number 2.
Sure.
Door number 1 has your grandma with cookies. She's happy to see you. She's going to rub your back while you eat.
know that?
Stop. Stop. This is objective truth. Don't ask, do you know that?
Go ahead.
Don't ask anything like that.
Okay, go ahead. Just go.
In this scenario, this is 1,000% fact. I even called your buddy Universe. He told me. That 1,000%.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, 1,000% fact. Okay. Don't argue if it's true because this is the facts.
Go ahead. Just go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything for
all right
until you're done. Just go ahead.
Door number 1, grandma with cookies. It's a great time. Door number 2, it is ready to explode. If you touch this door, you will die. There's no way of living it. There's no way of disarming it. And it's the truth. No one's lying to you. Literally, you see the doors and you know what they are.
Okay.
One is live, one is die.
Okay.
Okay? That scenario is fine. And I know how you're going to approach it again. You're going to say, well, I don't believe that the door that says I'm going to die
is actually going
to kill me. So what you're going to... No, because that's what you said before.
That's what you said before. Because we cornered you...
No, I don't care about the reasoning. I don't care about the reasoning.
Imperative to my rationalization.
No, literally, that doesn't matter. No, it doesn't.
No,
listen. It doesn't matter about the rationalization.
Listen. Stop talking. Just use your ears for once. Because I've been listening to this stupid shit the entire time. Okay. So, doesn't matter what your reasoning is. The objective truth, I don't care how you know this, it's just known. Going through that door, you will die. The way you approached it last time is the same way you're going to approach it again, no matter what your reasoning is. I don't care what your reasoning is. You're going to choose door number 2 because in your belief, which is fine, I didn't argue that. I don't care what your belief or rationality is. It doesn't apply factually, though.
Yeah.
You chose door number 2 because you believe that it won't really kill you. You think door number 1 will kill you.
Will kill you, yeah.
Okay. So you approach door number 2. You touch it, you blow up, and you're dead. Somehow, don't OS it, because this is where I'm going to give you options, but I'm cutting them down immediately. Somehow you are conscious to recognize that you made this choice.
Remember the somehow part.
The somehow you were conscious to recognize what happened after you died, okay?
Okay.
So, here's the thing. You saw objectively truth that somehow we know.
I love it.
You somehow saw the right choice and the wrong choice, and your belief was that the wrong choice was actually the right choice. Okay, so you make that choice. You do it. Your choice, because in this scenario, I'm assuming you don't want to die and blow up. You want cookies because they're crisp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh out the oven, by the way.
You choose the door that kills you. Your choice was you believe that it was right, but it ended up being the wrong choice because
Yeah.
in this scenario,
Yeah.
the wrong choice is killing you,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, you chose a choice that you thought was right, but ended up being wrong.
Yes.
What does that make your choice? Regardless of your reasoning, regardless of whatever, factually, if you choose the right choice and it ends up being wrong, what does that make your choice? Wrong, right or wrong? Don't say anything else because
It's just right.
let me ask you a question before you answer. Did I explain it with all variables, regardless of the reasoning, because that doesn't really matter?
Yeah, the reason.
Did I explain all variables to state your side perfectly?
One question, simple.
Okay.
Okay. I'm coming from the perspective. Me answering this question is from the perspective of me after I die.
Okay.
Right?
After you're dead, but
This moment
don't
is somehow.
don't
This is the somehow.
somehow,
Somehow.
and don't use that perspective saying like what is right and wrong or anything like that. I don't
We're not
care.
talking about
I don't care about
morality.
that
We're not
So
talking
it's
about
not
morality.
me
because you didn't want to die. You wanted cookies.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanted
This is
cookies.
after
You
I
wanted
die.
cookies, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is after I die.
And you saw what happened.
Yes. Then
And you're like, man, I made the right choice, but it ended up being wrong. What does that make that choice?
the
That's it.
decision is wrong. That is the
Thank you.
from the objective
Thank
perspective.
you.
Wait. The objectives. Keep going.
Thank you.
From the perspective
Because
of
literally
me
what
being
you just
outside.
said
Yeah.
completely deconstructs your argument. Because
Now-
there can't be a right choice, or a wrong choice that can be right. Okay?
That
Because you said that the choice you made was right, but it actually was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you just said literally says sometimes the wrong choice
Is the
can
right
be right. But literally what you just did was wrong.
Yeah.
So it can't be right, correct?
Okay.
Yes or no? Don't say okay. If you made the wrong choice,
Yeah.
then it can't be right. Yes or no? Yes or no? Don't say okay. Don't say maybe. Don't say however. Yes or no?
You've changed my perspective.
Okay? So what's
Yes,
the answer?
So what's the answer?
No.
What's the answer? Don't say, I don't care what your perspective is. I
What
want
is
to
the
know
answer?
what your
Answer.
answer is to it.
That's what we want to know.
Okay?
Is
no,
it yes
so,
or no?
yes or no? Literally, I want you to remove all
Just ask
vocabulary.
the question. Just
Ex-
ask the question one more time.
So-
Because I need to know which one's yes or no.
So, ready? You made the wrong choice, and your statement
I know, I
was
wanna clip on
sometimes the
something.
wrong choice can be the right choice.
Okay.
But you chose wrong. So that
I love
means
Trevor.
it
Dude.
can't be right. Yes or no?
It cannot be right
Stop.
because I chose
Yes or
wrong.
no? Yes or no?
I forget which one's yes or no. Okay. It is the wrong choice. That's the
So
answer. That's
the
answer.
wrong choice can't be right.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, upload
That's
it.
it.
Objectively.
That's it.
Object.
So-
See, he said objective. Bro.
So now listen to this.
No, that you literally just said that your argument doesn't make sense because I told you,
It's the exact same thing as the down smash. I from analyzing it now realize that the down smash is the wrong choice.
Okay.
Right? Same thing with the door.
Okay.
You're looking at it objectively.
Yeah. I want to hear
You're
this one.
seeing it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I'm putting it back on full screen.
before I entered the door, right? If I chose what I thought was the wrong choice, it would have been the right choice.
No, because that's not what happened.
Yeah,
you
that's not what
chose
happened.
what you thought
You-
was the right choice.
Yeah, you dash fast because you
yeah.
thought it was right.
Yeah.
People like try to shine.
This is why I said you're not allowed to change what happens.
Yeah.
Because this is what you were going to choose originally. Because you can't just say, oh, I made the wrong choice, but if I did what was right and it ended up being technically wrong, then that fulfills my argument. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because your choice was based on the predication that it was the right choice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Because you know what would have made sense is that if you really thought the wrong door was the wrong
Then
door,
it becomes the right door.
then it becomes the right door.
Okay.
That would have made sense. But you chose the right choice.
Yeah.
So literally what you think, you don't actually believe in. You don't believe in what you're saying.
Yeah, you're right.
Absolutely. There we go. That's it. Melee. You gotta turn to the
Oh, my fault.
layout.
Yo, thank you for the $5. He said, Subject. Let me subject me to this every
Never subject me to this ever again.
I love you, Trevor. Dude.
I'd rather be waterboarded.
Oh, that's bad, buddy. Thanks, dude. He said I'm gonna go take a crap out of anger. Yeah, so like, this all started with Smash, by the way, because he did like a down smash with Marth. And it was a bad decision, and he got punished for it. And he basically was saying that sometimes that wrong decision can be right. Yeah, if you're playing against a gym, like, if I freaking go and jab Peach at low percent. Why is it doubling? Thank you for the sub. Yeah, it's because it's doubling by accident. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, it's probably loud, but I appreciate it. PB, no. The battle's over. Don't bring it back. This is the reason why he can't get, like, we were saying, like, we understand if he doesn't want to get better at Smash.
I literally have no issue with someone who wants to stay.
If he wants to just have fun and just play the game.
It's not fair to stay bad, because no one wants to be bad at anything.
Yeah.
I mean, like, don't want to, like, get really good, like, seriously.
You don't have to become a better, like, a top player, #1, top 10 in the world.
To enjoy Smash, like.
Yeah.
Like, I'm totally content with people not wanting to get better, but people, and I'm not saying this is you, I'm just literally saying, like, my thoughts and feelings on what I feel about some people. I get really upset when I try to help someone and they don't actually, like, put in the work to get better. But they pretend that they want to get better.
Did you really have me when you said that your name might not be Ryan, dude? I don't even.
And I'm sorry for getting so heated, Ryan, but literally...
I think there's still a discussion that I still have to clarify.
There's no discussion, because there's no clarification. Because literally what you try to do, you try to finagle your way out of your choice. And I literally told you it doesn't make sense, because if you chose the wrong door, then you would have been right. But you chose the right door. Yeah. So in turn, making the right choice can be wrong. Yeah. But making the wrong choice can never be right.
You're saying that you can never choose the wrong choice.
I mean, if you fucking flip a coin for it.
Yeah, you cannot willfully, like, when you make a decision in life, you have to choose that decidecision is correct.
Especially it can be a bad decision. It can be a bad decision, but
you just have to believe it's right, right?
I forget it.
Right? You have to believe a decision is right to make.
Yeah, but you can be wrong about your decision. Yeah. A lot of people are wrong about what they think is right.
Yeah, objectively wrong about your decision.
Why do you keep saying objectively, man? Like,
because I feel like I need to make sure that, like, the truth is...
I don't think you know what truth is anymore. You said the ground. You literally said... I was like, always... Oh, is there a ground that we're on right now? Are you sitting in a chair? What if we're in a simulation? That's what you said. And even if we're in a simulation, it's still true. It doesn't change that you're not sitting in a DX Racer chair.
Regardless if it's
playing Smash.
Regardless if it's not organic or not, it's still true. It's
like, you're trying to change it. Like, well, what if we're all aliens and we're like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's still true.
Yeah, even if I had a fucking tentacle out of my face, it'd still be true. It'd still be true.
Like, I just want to know what other people you had this conversation with, man. I want to know what they think.
I just want to, like, describe. You know?
What?
So, like, the situation about the ground not being true is all just because the proof isn't 100% factual. I mean, like, we can't prove the tools that we use.
Right, but we don't need 1,000% facts. Of what we believe in.
Then it's not truth.
We're not saying it's truth.
We're saying it's a fact.
We're saying it's a fact, regardless of it being true or not.
You were saying it's an opinion.
Because we can't really.
You were saying it was an opinion.
It is an opinion.
No, it's not like, do you like this food and do you like cookies? No, I don't like cookies. Like, that's not what it is. We're not talking about taste buds, dude. Come on, man.
Like, regardless of
between tasting something and looking at it.
All right, let's go back to the hearing my. Do you hear my voice right now?
Yeah.
Is it an opinion that you hear my voice, or do you actually hear my voice?
It's an opinion.
Why is it no? Or do you hear my voice?
Because
You're not deaf. You're not deaf. Do you hear my voice? Yes or no? Do you hear my voice? Yes or no? Can you even answer that? You can't even answer. This is OD. This is OD. The fact that you're saying any other word besides yes or no is proving that you're just being stubborn. The fact that you're being stubborn, we're trying to teach you how to get better at Smash. There's a reason why you're not getting better at Smash. It's simple. This is like, the way you're thinking about life is like crossing over to everything. It's dumb.
Look.
Come on, this is stupid, man.
It really is.
I believe
like,
these are true, right? I believe that what you're
Are there
saying...
people typing in the Twitch chat, dude? Are they typing? Do you see what they're typing?
Yes.
Are they actually typing something? In another language, it can be called something else. It doesn't matter what it's called in another language. Are they typing something?
For all I know, that could be a bot.
Oh, the people?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean... All right, are there words on the screen? I have to simple down. Are there words on the screen?
Yeah.
Can you read those words?
Yep.
It's different if you was managing to read English.
Now,
but
let me
can
ask
read
you
it,
a
right?
question. I literally saw you type on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you were here.
Only like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So based on that, primarily, if you're a
Dude,
real
we're all-
person
we're all
and you
bots,
type
dude.
there,
Yeah.
would it be crazy to think that all people typing there
But I don't know.
are potentially real people?
All right, but even if
All
they're...
right.
It doesn't even matter if they're robots, even
Yeah.
though they're not. But, like, are there words on the screen?
So
We can simple it
yes,
down to that,
yes,
right?
I believe that there are words. in
No,
this.
do you... Is that an opinion that you believe it, or is it words on the screen?
It's
Because
Or is that a fact that is words on the screen?
Because I just told you
if I say yes,
something.
No,
that's true.
don't say if you say yes. Are there words on the screen?
if I just described, what
There's
I
no
defined-
description. I'm actually. He is describing it. Are there words on the screen? Do you
Yes,
see
yes, there are
words?
words on the screen. Yes.
Yes.
There are
Oh
words
my
on the screen. I think yes, there are words on the screen.
Yes, exactly. There's no believing or anything into it.
I'm sorry, Trevor.
You're like an
I'm
anime.
sorry, Trevor.
You're like an anime character that you have to freaking like. You just.
I feel like someone programmed you to disagree about
Don't you-
just because you just don't. I feel like you just don't want things to be simple enough. That's what it is. It's like, well, that's too simple. It's like we're sitting down, but I wish it was more complex.
If you
Like, why is simple so complicated in 2019? Like, it's not that hard, man. Like, if I hit him, I'm gonna. He grabbed me, man. Did I go up or did I go down? Well, actually, in another theory, he went down. Like, what do you mean? He up threw me. Was it a down throw? No, it wasn't. It was an up throw, right? Did I up throw him? Did I up throw him? Like, am I off the stage? Did I die? Did I lose the game? You can't even probably answer that. It's an opinion if I lost the game, right? Well, actually, you didn't really lose the game because, you know, you probably won. Because, you know, you were happy. So no, he 3-stocked me.
I never said you won. Just because.
Did he 3-stock me, or is it an opinion that he 3-stocked
Just
me?
because it's an
Does
opinion.
it say game? Does that say Fox? Or is it an opinion that it says Fox? Does it say 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Or is it just an opinion that it says 2 minutes and 30 seconds?
I don't want to use.
That's what you're saying. Those are your words. I'm saying I literally almost memorized everything
Look,
you said.
What,
And I have almost
the way that you're using opinion is not
This
the
is-
way that I think of opinion.
What?
The way that I believe in
so
opinion is a
good.
personal
Well,
truth.
the way you're.
Do you want to define opinion right now so we don't have to? So that way we can either get rid of or keep using that word completely.
So let me ask you something. Like,
Go ahead.
I could believe that all bald-headed people.
You talk about
are-
relative truths,
Hold on,
but it's
wait,
like
wait. I could believe that all bald-headed people are lazy.
Yeah.
Does that make all bald-headed people lazy? Because it's a personal truth? So regardless of whatever personal truth that I believe in, that doesn't change the context of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. I'm losing every brain cell.
Like, literally-
I can't probably speak in 20 minutes, dude.
If
This is a perfect example. Leffen thinks that Marth beats Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his personal truth. Does that change the context that most people don't agree with that?
There's
Does that change that?
No.
Right.
Believing that.
So, regardless of whatever that is, because I'm going to be honest with you, just like how you're saying, whatever a truth may be, it could always not be the truth. Could Marth ever technically beat Fox?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. But is it the truth right now? No. And you know how I can prove that's not the truth? Because every fucking tournament is won by Jigglypuff or Fox.
Yeah.
If Marth was the best, he would beat every Fox player in the fucking universe. If Marth beat Fox that bad,
60-40.
60-40
Which is a big number.
is a big number,
Not 55-45. Like,
then if that was true, wouldn't Marth just freaking cream pie every single Fox player ever?
Yeah.
So,
Dude.
that must mean it's not true, right? Right?
So are you saying?
I'm not saying it could not be true in the future. I'm saying right now, as it stands, is it the truth? Is it the truth? Is it the truth? Say yes or no. Don't fucking say anything else. Say yes or no. Is it the truth?
I can't have this conversation. I can't.
you can't answer the question.
All right. Then
Because
don't. Yeah, no.
Do you not
Perfect. No.
If I
Like you just don't want to dis.
no.
Like answer the question. Like because
I
you can answer
myself-
this part.
Okay, look.
It's okay to be wrong. I'm wrong a lot of times.
I can answer the question, and I can say I personally.
It's like because there's a stream
Fox
of people watching.
beats Mark.
Okay, you personally
Yeah,
believe that.
okay.
You personally believe that. Now let me ask you a question, because I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
If we look at every Fox player versus Marth versus 2 Marth players in the world,
Yeah.
Mewtwo King
and Zane,
and Zane.
would you technically be correct?
What that?
Fox beats Marth based on the data.
The data, yeah.
With those 2 people would be Marth beats Fox, right?
Yeah.
Versus
So
those 2 people.
Now, what about every other Marth except for those 2? Would you be correct?
That Fox beats.
Or
Yes.
yes, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Local level, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand here. Regardless of whatever your opinion is, it does not change the context of the situation. Does not. Absolutely does not. It doesn't change the context of the situation, regardless of other unknown factors. Because here's the thing. If we knew those factors, our opinion would be different. It doesn't matter that there's
something that can be
information
proved.
that we don't know.
Yeah.
It matters the information we can see and prove.
So you're saying.
But that's even
Fine.
what you're saying right
know.
now is not
On
even.
what you know and what you can prove.
Yeah.
Because if you can prove to me that there's no grounds,
Yeah.
You're trying to say that you can prove to me there's no ground in the thing. Like you're saying somehow in 100 years, 1,000 years, 1,000,000 years,
Yeah.
somehow there may be no ground. That's what you're saying. That we're not we actually haven't been sitting on the ground. We've been on a crust or some other word you want to say, right?
You know what's funny? They technically have already proved that.
Explain.
Because
So what are we on?
so we're not on the ground
What
because there's a thin layer
Because-
of
the-
electrons. You know, like
And I even said the first frame I said
Yeah.
was don't talk about the ozone layer and anything. That's what I said. I said that actually, and you didn't pay attention.
I-
So whatever-
I'll watch the VOD later. I will.
But are you sitting on a chair?
Yeah,
This-
I believe I'm sitting on a chair. Yeah, and in layman's
But
terms,
no.
Scientifically, I'm not.
Is it a fact that you're sitting on a chair?
I have to. Yes, it's a relative. The way that he's
No,
describing,
is it true
the way
or
that
is
he's
it a fact?
describing-
No, not him.
The way
So-
he's describing fact, yes, it's a fact that I'm sitting on a chair
why?
Why?
Why is it a fact?
because you guys believe. That
No!
It's not that I believe!
I don't give a crap what I believe anymore.
No.
Why do you believe you're sitting on a chair?
Facts had nothing to do with beliefs or
It
anything
has nothing
like
to
that.
do with
it has
a fact
to do
or fact.
with evidence.
Dude,
Okay.
today
I can prove you're
What's
sitting
today,
in a
dude?
chair because there's a chair and your ass is fucking on it.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm sitting on a
listen,
chair.
look.
Right.
It's 5:31 p.m. in Delaware right now, right?
Yeah.
It is January 3rd. Is that a fact? In here, I didn't say in Australia.
Yeah.
I didn't say in Japan.
Sure.
I didn't say in freaking Korea.
Sure.
But is that a fact? Why is that? It is a
Regardless
fact.
of time is a man-made concept.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. That
I'm not talking
doesn't
about some
matter.
man-made. Like I'm not talking about it. That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
And why is it a fact? Because we
Because
measure
we-
time.
Because yeah.
We measure time and we can pull it as evidence.
Yeah, because Caesar said he created the calendar. He said this is it, right? That's it.
I'm
We
gonna, you know
we
what?
know that.
You know what I should do? I should just write.
No,
Like
we
a
should
10
not.
page-
No, that's not gonna help.
Because-
A Reddit thread or a tweet longer would not help,
Ready?
man.
I would literally. I
What
would
you were
love,
talking
guys.
about- what
Let
you were
me
talking about.
let me ask you something. If you would love for me to rip apart that 10-page thesis statement of why he thinks wrong choices can sometimes be right, even though that's a complete oxymoron,
Yeah.
I would love to do it. Sub-goal it.
You want me to?
Sub-goal it. I will literally prove your entire. Like, literally, your fingers will get older for no reason.
You ready?
You will literally waste the youth of your fingers typing nonsense.
Can I just want to describe.
They lied just now.
Because I still.
Yeah, I did see that.
I still think that the statement that I said earlier has validity. It's just. I just need to describe it.
No, because I described it in a scenario that you defined, portrayed what you thought perfectly.
And so proved it
Perfectly.
wrong.
And
proved
I
you
still
wrong,
proved it wrong.
what you're
So
lying.
it doesn't matter how many times you redefine it, because the core
You just
concept...
don't want to be wrong, dude. That's just crazy.
Like, I don't understand. Like, what's so wrong about being fucking wrong? I don't get it.
Your thing is right. What you I
No,
totally agree.
my thing isn't right because it's not even my thing to begin with.
What do you mean? It's not your thing to do?
It's not my thing to begin with.
Are you here?
I literally just applied what you said in a
I'm
scenario. Like,
Yeah.
literally, you were
So
just...
glad it's another human gonna be here.
I went step by step with you. I said, hey,
Yeah.
does XYZ
Yeah.
match up to what you
Yeah.
believe in? And you were like, yes, yes, yes. That perfectly portrays what I was saying. So I
Yes.
played out your theory. I said you're going to choose the wrong choice that you believe is right. You ended up making the wrong choice. So what does that make your choice in the end? Wrong.
Makes it wrong.
So what you were saying...
This is one thing. Okay?
So the wrong choice can't be the right choice because you made the right choice, but it was wrong.
Yeah. So that's from the perspective of the person.
No, you're adding all this perspective bullshit. That's why I took it away from you.
It's important.
It doesn't matter what the rationality or perspective is. It's an objective fact, and I talked about it in this scenario. It's an objective fact that it was wrong, and there's a right. There's a right and wrong solution here. And you chose the right one based on your belief, which I allowed because I didn't really care what your reasoning was.
Yeah.
However you rationalize that you chose the right choice in your mind.
Wrong,
but then you blew up.
Yeah.
And I asked you, did you like blowing up? Was blowing up fun? And you were like, no, I didn't want to blow up. And I asked you, is blowing up the wrong choice in this scenario? Hold on. Is blowing up the wrong choice in this scenario? Yes. Okay. So you chose the right choice, what ended up being wrong.
What's up, Pseudo?
So, if we flip it around...
This live stream failed. Shout out to them.
Right choice equals wrong choice in this scenario, because that's what you did. If we flip it around, all of a sudden, we have your argument. The wrong choice sometimes can be the right choice. And that just can't be true. Because if it was, you wouldn't have blown up.
You ready?
You wouldn't have blown up.
You ready?
Right? Right?
This is all that I have to do to make that statement true. Ready?
Tell us.
The entire thing, I never stated the statement to be like known as objectively. Obviously, that's like saying
no, you literally cannot.
You can't.
You cannot say
you can't.
It can't be objective because right and wrong in a lot of scenarios, regardless of what the universe thinks, when it comes to mankind, it's just objectively true that people don't like blowing up. Blowing up sucks. You can't eat red velvet cake if you blow up.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
It literally sucks. Yeah. So, if it sucks, which is a negative, then it must be wrong.
Can I get some red velvet cake in the chat?
That's a topic for another discussion. But
no, it's literally it's completely related to what you're saying.
If it sucks, it's wrong, and that's incorrect. But if you say blowing up is wrong and you define that, then it is.
We're not talking about the people who want to commit suicide and die, dude. We're talking about I'm talking about the people who you want to live.
You wanted grandma's cookies and you got jammed.
I can't even unbeat.
Who cares if he's wrong? Let him finish his argument.
Oh, he must have gotten in here.
You literally.
He just got here.
You literally just got here because I've let him do his argument.
Yeah,
and he's changed it.
There's
9
no way
times
you've been here for more than 10 minutes
to try to make it. Yes,
you
have.
did.
Argument has been the same.
You said you wanted to change it. Remember when you said you wanted to change it? So
and I let you. I let you change it.
Yeah.
3 times.
Ready? Listen. Ready? I defined it once, or I defined it twice. Okay, I defined it at the very beginning, and then I did the redefining thing. Right?
And then I took it beyond on your behalf to redefine it in a vacuum scenario, and you said, "Yup, that completely matches up to what I'm thinking."
I agree. Your scenario is completely correct.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But
your idea was wrong because you said it was wrong.
Right?
Let me ask you a question.
I never said the statement was wrong.
No.
Just because it's true.
That can't be facts because you literally told me
I agree,
that a wrong choice cannot be right. So, in turn, if that's what you were propositioning to be a true statement, regardless of your personal truth or whatever it is, you said it wasn't right.
Yeah.
So, in turn,
Kanye West is president, he's the vice president.
Regardless, yes, it can't be right. And you're just saying that it is right now.
Well, Salem's the vice president, he's just like the speaker.
Now you're saying it's right, when you just said it was wrong.
I still believe in your scenario. I still believe completely, okay? The whole entire thing, this entire argument just came from me and
I'm going to Smash. We're going to Smash.
We're going to every event. That's the entire. We actually believe in the exact same thing.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
You said that your name. We can't prove that your name is lying.
If he believes in that scenario,
no,
then he believes in the perspective of the person who's entering, opening the door, and the perspective of the person after he's dead, which is.
Why did you have to believe it for it to be true?
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I've ever argued.
Right, but the rationale doesn't matter when it comes to the core fact that the wrong choice was wrong. and the right choice
I'm
is
eating
right.
chocolate to say-
Yes.
In turn, the right choice can't be wrong, regardless of rationale.
I'm an idiot.
Because if we want to dissect it, murdering someone is never right. Correct?
No, because no, he wanted to. He said he didn't want to answer that question.
Regardless.
Remember, he didn't want to answer that question when they're talking about the school shootings or mass shootings.
Yeah.
I was thinking if a random guy shoots up a school, is that right or wrong?
I can't.
And he didn't want to answer it. The fact that he didn't answer it means that sometimes you think it's right and sometimes you think it's wrong. How can someone killing a whole bunch of innocent people, like they don't, I'm not talking about, oh, I got in a fight with Stango at school, and then the next day he came and killed me and all my classmates. No, I'm talking about random guy, doesn't go to this school, shoots up a whole bunch of kids because he's just angry. How is that ever right? That can never be right.
What?
The school shooting thing. I'm not talking about like you got into a fight at school and then you know what? Stango pissed me off. I'm killing him, the teacher, and everybody else. I'm talking about he doesn't go to the school. He just, I'm bored. I'm just going to shoot them all up. How is that can ever be right? Explain it to me.
I have to describe the way that I view everything to understand them. That's why I don't want to do it.
Because you're probably saying that like it doesn't matter if people are dead or alive. It doesn't matter.
No,
That's what you're trying to say. Like there's too much population. There's too many people.
No. If you want to talk about this,
dude, why can't we talk about it? This is like I don't understand. The fact that you're silent is pissing me off even more.
This is a personal. This is.
Yo, all the crap you're saying is personal. You're kidding me? You're saying your name can't be proven right. Is your name Ryan?
Yeah.
Can I prove that it's Ryan?
Yeah.
So is it a fact that it's Ryan or is it an opinion?
It's not a fact.
It's a fact if I have your birth certificate here.
I'm not.
It's your social and your name, and it belongs to you. That's fact,
dude,
because
look.
Fact is presented with evidence. If I'm holding your birth certificate right in your face, right here, and I'm
some,
like, is your name Ryan?
And even if sometimes freaking there is no birth certificate, because my grandfather, when he was alive, when he was born, there was no birth certificates. Yeah. There was no Social Security. They wrote it down in the Bible. He was born like 1921. Yeah. But it was still a fact that it was he was alive, right?
Yeah.
So like, how can it be an opinion that he was alive? And that's his name. How can it be an opinion that your name is Ryan? I'm not talking about you legally change your name. I don't want you to leave this house without answering this correctly, man. How can your name not be proven Ryan from looking at the birth certificate and Social Security and the records that's in the system?
Everything that everyone believes, right, can be proven wrong. Right? It's not true.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm not talking about somebody gave you an Indian name, your name is Navajo or something. Is your name freaking Ryan? Like,
listen,
what do you mean?
Listen, I'm asking you a question. If I literally busted in a woman and she gave birth to a child 9 months later and it pops out and I name it Ryan,
yeah,
I look at him like your name from now on will be Ryan Stango.
Okay.
Okay? Ryan Stango. I would never name my child Ryan after this conversation. Ryan Stango.
Sorry, Ryan. He's the right Ryan. He's the real Ryan.
You'll name him Ryan. But you want
Ryan. Ryan.
There's another Ryan.
I look at
There's
it
another Ryan in the back.
Stango. Okay.
You can grab a Red Bull.
Let me ask you. At that moment, however,
we gotta put more.
Will that ever be proven that your name isn't Ryan? When literally the person who created you.
Yeah.
We wake up.
If I went up to your father and I was just like, "Is your son's name Ryan?"
Dude, if we were
and he told me yes, and I said you're wrong.
We even use that.
How would I be able to prove that he's wrong? That the fucking kid that he created didn't name him Ryan?
Even if we're in a simulation.
Because hold on.
Simulation, it doesn't matter.
Because let me hear it.
Let's say this. Ready? So
scenario.
So let's just say when you gave me my name, Dad. That is permanent, okay? So it's attached to my soul, right?
No,
it's attached to me.
It's not attached to your soul.
It's not attached to your soul. That's just your name, man.
Okay, it's just your name.
Why are you making
morality? Why is it so complicated?
Because
literally,
I don't believe their name is attached to your soul.
People fuck.
Explain it to you.
Create a kid and name it. It's not. They didn't fucking do jutsu and attach it to their soul. Okay? It literally is as simple as that. Humans beings fuck. They give birth and they name the shitty fucking kid. That's all that happens. It's nothing special.
I'm a great kid, by the way.
People literally are born every day. It's not special to be named.
I was a great kid.
That's what I'm saying. Your name is Ryan. It wasn't special. My name is Nick. It wasn't fucking special.
Hey, my middle name is Nick, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Why?
Because
sad, dude. I feel like
what you know,
I feel like
what you know is not absolute. Okay, correct.
It's
That's
not
true,
absolute
right?
that your name is Nick Ryan.
No, just what you can you agree that you don't know everything in the world, right?
Obviously, we don't know
Okay.
everything in the world, but
Right.
that's not.
So,
We're not talking about
But that has
that.
nothing to do with your name being
It
Ryan.
does.
You're
It does.
pretty.
No, it doesn't!
Because I'm building on it. Can I
No!
have an argument?
Why can't
I
you
just
just?
want to build.
Okay,
I'll let
alright.
you build again, Dave. We'll let you build.
So if
I
I
think
A
convince
building is only as good as its foundation, and your foundation of your argument
I'm
is
building
fucking
it
stupid.
right now. I'm building it right now.
Alright, go ahead, dude.
Okay.
Do your thing.
So, if I convince
I don't know,
everyone
I
who
don't
knows
know.
me that my name isn't Ryan, okay,
Yeah, you just like.
And then
tell
we
everybody
all
your name
decide-
again.
Yo, what's
That
up?
as a
What up,
society-
Nando?
birth certificates mean nothing, right? Let's just give an example.
Okay,
right?
that's your scenario. I don't
Then-
know why we'd ever do that.
Yeah,
But
that,
sure.
That means that my name is not absolutely Ryan because now
Yeah,
everyone knows that.
But did your
Everyone
mother?
knows my
what do
name
you-
So-
now.
This is better. We're in 2019. If somebody literally recorded you being born, like your mother giving birth to you, and there's a video, this audio, what are you naming the son? Ryan.
Yeah.
And you show the proof. It doesn't give a crap about the birth certificate. You watch the video, you see that
The exact same
evidence.
thing. Exact
How
same
is it the same thing? The video just disappears?
No, because if the entire thing is convincing, right? Because okay, this is why I asked if you know everything in the universe because
I need to
doesn't
know
matter.
everything in the
No,
universe to know your name is
It
Ryan?
does matter.
No, it doesn't.
I need to know
Absolutely.
everything to know my name is
Literally.
Ryan. What?
Understand that
Literally,
you don't know
let me,
everything
his little
matters so
fucking
much.
baby cousin that's like 4 years old. She can probably speak right now. She
Yeah.
doesn't know shit. She doesn't know how to count. She barely knows how to go to the bathroom by herself.
She knows how to count, but keep
Like
going.
literally, like the average 4-year-old doesn't know how to do shit. Like literally, if I threw a 4-year-old in the fucking forest, he would probably die in 2 days.
Why would you do that?
Okay, right?
Yes.
So if you walked up to it, hi, my name is Ryan, and they fucking said Ryan.
If I said my name,
They don't know shit about anything, and they can say your name is Ryan. They don't need to know anything.
Yeah.
Why does that change that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like them not knowing absolute truth? Why does
No,
that
your
change
name being Ryan.
Why does that change that they barely know how to count? They
I gotta
barely
know
how to
everything about
group by
life to know.
themselves?
that? Why would it change? Why would it change?
That's what I'm asking you. You're
Yeah.
saying that I need to know. I need to be an omniscient being to
I
know
need-
someone's name.
No, we have to be gods.
And let
to
me tell you
understand your name.
something.
You cannot- I
Knowing
don't have
does
it.
not mean that it's a fact. I know that I'm a male. Is it a fact that I'm a male? Yes, because I have a dick and my fucking chromosomes are made up to. That's my genetic code, okay?
Well,
That's how I can prove that. If you want to see I'm a male, I can fucking fling my dick around, and that would typically mean I'm a male,
Oh, we're
okay?
we're getting in there.
But
2019 though.
But-
so-
let me ask you something. Regardless
Those are
of that,
two different things. Ready?
no, they're not two different
Wait,
things.
let him
They-
finish
okay,
real
look.
quick.
Because you're born with a name and you're born with a dick. They're the exact same fucking thing.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
We're not ready, but keep going. I just want you to know we're not ready.
Yeah, we're all ready.
So, okay, so the entire thing of me asking about
He's like,
about
there's a
you
beast.
knowing the objective
Objective
truth,
truth. Yeah.
right? So, objectively, right? It doesn't matter what like chemical chromosome thing, right? It's not like male or female or whatever, like anything, like the queer, whatever. It doesn't matter.
What?
I don't know, like doesn't
Alright,
understand the
29. Yeah,
that's
it
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
matter. Okay.
We get what you're saying.
Continue.
Keep going.
Continue.
Continue.
It's the exact same thing.
I don't.
It's not like you can, like. I can't
That's
win.
the
I
thing.
can't win.
Wait, we're not trying to wait. We're not. You don't have to win to prove. Like, that's what I feel like. You just want to be right, but you know you're wrong, and you just owe us it this much.
I
Like
can't.
you're like, listen. I understand on Christmas that Salem does prove to the world that you can say there's 2 months, two moons in the world, 2 moons in the sky, no sun, and he kept tripling down, double down, but he was wrong. He's saying that Smash is not a Smash game. It's not Melee. Of course, it's a Smash game. But you're literally agreeing what Salem is saying. That's what you're Salem right now. Did he teach you? Did you go to school of Salem? Are you and Kanye West best friends? That's
Here's
what
my
I feel
question for
like.
you. Here's my
You're
question
literally
for you.
like,
Are you not Salem also because you're arguing your point and what you believe in? Do you believe that you can be wrong?
yes, I can believe I can be wrong.
That's what we've been saying.
I
You
can
don't
be
think
wrong.
you can be wrong.
I can be wrong.
Because you know what? Every time that I prove you're wrong, you try to find another anecdotal reason why you're right.
I have a very. It's very simple. I have a very simple.
This is very simple. Remember the
It
very
is.
simple.
Okay,
four
it's
words?
You just have to apply it.
Chat
in
is
the
very
Very
simple.
simple.
This is very remember
You
very
just
simple.
Have to apply it.
Okay.
You just have to apply it.
Apply what?
If you apply what I'm like my entire idea of truth and what truth really is.
It's very simple. Yeah.
If you apply it to everything,
Uh-huh.
everything makes sense. It's literally just a redefining terms.
So stop saying redefining, just say why it's simple.
How many truths are there? There's one, right? You believe there's one truth.
There's truths and there's facts. There's two different things about fact and the truth.
What's a fact?
A fact that this is a video game. Is it not a video game?
Listen, I'm going to be very
Even
simple.
if we're in simulation and we're somehow aliens.
Not using an actual concept. A fact is something that can be proven by evidence or some kind of argument that is generally accepted as a truth.
Okay.
Now, truth...
Generally.
Because most people think, even though they're stupid, think the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
And there's enough people that believe it that they accept it as the truth.
That's called society.
Yeah, that is society. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So,
society people.
right. So if I first said the Earth is flat in 2019, and people are like, you know what? The Earth does look flat. I think so too. Yeah, me too. Regardless of its society, they think it's the truth. Is it generally accepted that the Earth is flat? No.
No, it's not.
Right. Has the Earth been proven to not be flat?
Scientifically, yes. If you believe in
Why
science,
are you prefixing it with scientifically?
Because I have to.
I'm not saying scientifically.
Because there's a group of people that don't
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying with science. Because let's just pretend science doesn't exist as a word, okay?
This is where it's important, right?
I'm like, do I have 5 fingers?
Let's just go back to the
do I have 5 fingers? And you're like, no. Okay, well let me prove it
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
he said it might be 6 fingers. What did you say about the 5
He said
fingers?
he may have a 6th finger and we can't really see it or something.
I said,
and I said it doesn't matter what context of what we may not know or unknown factors.
It does.
In this current point in time, as we know, an average human, no defects, didn't get their fingers chopped off, whatever it is, an average human has 5 fingers on one hand.
I call that societal truth.
I'm not saying anything like truth. It's a fact, because the fact is, I said statements, here's my evidence. Huh?
Remember when I said...
I know it's a fact, because a fact is proven by evidence, and here's the evidence.
Look, you ready? Remember when I asked you, do you know, or asked him, I assume you agree with him, do you know everything in the world? Is it possible for you to have absolute knowledge?
No.
We didn't say that!
Is it possible? Can you have absolute
No!
knowledge? Okay, then you cannot say truthfully, objectively truthfully, that this is a 5-fingered hand.
Can you pick up the controller?
If you don't believe
can you just pick up?
truth,
Can you just pick up the controller? Can you pick up the freaking controller and play Smash? Can we just? I want to get changed. I need to invite Pizza King over and just play him on FD all day, dude. It's more. That'll be less painful than listening to this, dude.
I'm telling you,
dude. If
you really wanted to understand my perspective,
no, but like it doesn't.
Happy one-on-one. If I just sat down with each of you, like, and then we could just, then you could be like, you're still wrong, and I'd be like, that's fine.
But I
don't mind being wrong.
No, because you're basically.
Look, Evan. It doesn't matter how many times you say it. I don't think that it's possible for you right now to make me believe in the way that you guys see truth.
It's not about believing, dude. Like this. Can you see? Like, can you see? Yes or no?
Let me like.
Or are you believing that you're seeing?
Yes.
So even if we even use the Matrix. Even if we were in the Matrix in a simulation, it's still true in this simulation that we're playing a video game.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's an opinion.
Yeah. You ready?
You're saying it's an opinion, even in the Matrix and simulation, another freaking universe, and quantum theory, or whatever dumb word you want to use. Like, it doesn't matter.
The silly thing is that there's literally getting nowhere with you because you can't accept the fact that facts are undeniable, regardless of if they're right in the end. Like if they,
they're undeniable.
Yes, they're undeniable, but you keep denying that I have 5 fingers.
Because you can't prove you have 5 fingers.
I literally showed you 5 fingers.
I have flaw in my perception. You have flaw in your perception. He has flaws in his perception.
If you have flaw in your perception, then you can't see 5. How many fingers do I have then?
It's not like
how many fingers? If it's flawed, then how many do you see? How many do you see? How many do you see?
I can never
count.
I can never know. Y'all dude.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I can never.
How are you alive? You're fucking
Dude.
retarded.
Dude, I'm getting a shirt that says I can never know.
I'm telling you.
I can never know, dude. That's my new word, dude. Dude, I'm winning every argument when I can never know.
Can you unplug my controller?
Dude, no, dude.
Oh my god.
I can't. I'm not gonna stand here and just be belittled just because
Belittled? What do you? We started with literally smash. We're trying to like. You were saying you made a wrong move and smash. Like if alright. So this is
Literally,
perfect.
I don't
jump
care.
off the stage. Watch, jump off the stage. This is basically started with melee. If I literally jab him right here, he can grab me because he can cross cancel grab it, right? Is that I thought it was a right decision. It was a dumb decision. He still grabbed me. And you're saying that sometimes making the wrong decision can be a right decision.
Because I believe in multiple truths.
Like, dude, I just don't understand. Like, no one's trying to belittle you, but you're literally just arguing for the sake of arguing. Like,
That's what you're doing.
You're not
This
being
is like-
logical.
like,
you're
you're
literally
doing
not
like-
being logical.
like the moon goes to-
You literally just told me you can't prove that I have 5 fingers when I asked you to count how many there are. Like, do you understand? Like, can you...
Dude,
like, seriously.
If I just describe...
I just want you to, like, drop
how
your...
I define truth, it would exactly the same thing about the whole, like, you know, like we walk down...
There can only be one truth when it comes to how many fingers I have on my hands.
Yes, but I can't know it. I can't know it, so I
Yes, you can, because you can count.
Dude, whatever Kool-Aid you're drinking, dude, tell Kanye to stop drinking it too, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Just tell him to stop.
Like, no one cares that you're being fucking belittled because you're being unreasonable.
I'm not, dude.
You're being unreasonable.
You are being. We gave you like every.
Like, I literally gave you the most anecdotal like scenario, and you agreed with it completely. I shut it down, and you agreed that it was incorrect, and now you're doubling down on it
Shutting
again.
what down? The one statement?
Yeah, you're right. Wrong choice can sometimes be right.
The one statement, that statement, I said needs to be interpreted in a certain way. So.
Yeah, but you can't explain it simply.
Look. If you want me to explain my entire idea of truth, and then you can just decide for yourself whether or not I'm wrong or not, instead of proving examples and then saying that your thing is right and my thing is wrong.
That's not what I did. You're acting like I didn't give your argument a chance.
Look,
when I literally gave you a perfect scenario.
Yeah, I agree. You did give
so don't fucking say that. That doesn't make any sense.
I remember when I took my first philosophy.
Seriously, just say what your truth is. Because honestly, if your truth is that, then you need to reevaluate the way you think about life. Because that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's what I said in the beginning. I knew it was something like that. Oh, man.
And Ryan, it's not like I hate you or anything.
No, I don't hate you either.
Yeah, it's fine. Like you can believe like my friends like literally believe stupid shit. I'm family members with people who are openly racist. That doesn't change the fact that I still love my family.
Yeah.
They're just fucking stupid when it comes to certain things. Exactly. And just like how your idea of truth, and I hopefully it doesn't get any worse, is just fucking stupid.
Yeah. How old are you again?
I'm 18. Turned 18 December 20th.
Wait,
Jesus
you
Christ.
just turned 18?
Yep.
Woo! 29.
Okay.
So go ahead, just tell me what your truth is, because honestly, if that's how abstract it gets, it's not going to make sense. So just go ahead.
How long have you thought like this, by the way?
This is all like I'm not.
How many years? How many years?
I don't know. I started like okay, so
you're the only child, right?
No, I have 2 sisters.
And they're older?
Yeah.
How much older?
2 years and then 2 years off like that.
And do they live with you?
One of them does, one of them lives in.
Okay, good. And you thought like this for years, or this is all recent?
This is
some research, whatever word you want to use. Recent data, recent enlightenment.
If you really want to know about me, and if you really want to know like how I came up with all this mumbo jumbo, that's
no, it don't gotta be mumbo jumbo. It's not
doesn't
mumbo.
have
You
to
can't say mumbo jumbo because to you it's not mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I want to listen to you.
It's not mumbo jumbo of you, but like, all right.
It's not mumbo jumbo to me. Yeah, you're
exactly.
Right.
So why are you like?
Why are you saying that? Like we
like
automatically assume that.
What?
That's not what we're trying to do. Like, I don't know why you're getting so defensive. Like, it's not mumbo jumbo. You believe it. So if you believe it, you shouldn't call it negative things.
Yeah, because you're lying to yourself saying it's mumbo jumbo because you don't believe it's mumbo jumbo.
Exactly.
You couldn't even answer if a school shooting was right or wrong sometimes.
Dude,
and the fact that you couldn't answer it is because
I have to describe.
you have to describe it morality, right? That's what you're saying.
Not morality.
Because you don't believe in morality.
What do you have to describe?
I have to describe the nature of everything. The nature. What I
Can you just start with like the beginning, the intro or something of it?
So okay.
Can we get an intro?
Alright, the intro. I believe that in every situation, everything, right? And there is an objective truth. There is just one thing that is true, one thing that is.
You can ask me whatever you want, man.
If you want to talk about specifically the school shooting thing, applying that absolute truth, that means that there is no nature that is either good or bad of anything. Every object, every situation, everything. There is no good or bad because there's only truth, right?
You're saying we didn't ask you if it was good. All right, figure.
Well, because you're talking about the school shooting. You said.
Oh yeah, you're saying the good because
you said dying sucks earlier too, right?
I said to the people who don't care about death. I mean to the people who care about living. That's what I said. I'm not talking about to the people who don't care if they live or die. We literally broke it down to a way that you can't say like, well, some people don't care if they live or die. It's like they live life day by day. That's what you're saying, and we didn't give you that scenario. We're not talking about that. But you still disagreed for some dumb reason, even though we...
That's because of my idea of how I define different...
Because there's no right... You're saying there's no right or wrong, so if people in a mass shooting...
No, because your idea of defining had nothing to do with it. Because I literally asked you, does that portray what you think? And you said yes. So there is no different definition. You're just trying to come up with another one.
You can message me on...
You're talking about truth, right? You're talking about
Discord.
We have the exact same definition of truth.
No, we don't. Because if that was the case, I would agree with you.
I have multiple definitions of truth.
So in one,
but you literally just told me that truth is a singular thing.
It is.
So how do you have multiple definitions of one?
Because
well, I guess that makes sense because you don't know how to count because you can't see five.
No, because you can be right and wrong at the same time.
The idea of consciousness, right? Yes. The idea of consciousness is the ability.
I feel like literally like this feels so dumb to say because I'm only like 3 years older than you. But I feel like you think life has to be this complex thing when it's simple.
Yeah. It is so simple, dude. Everything.
I feel like you have to like make it so
You hear what everything he says is so simple.
I just need to, dude. If you just thought the way that I did, if you
thought the way that I did, that's what Hitler said, dude. I just want you to know that. Like, I'm not saying you're Hitler, but to him it was right. So to him it was right killing the Jews and other people he killed, and Stalin and the other people and Mussolini, whatever. To him it was right. That's what you're saying.
So that's
like, are we using that theory? Like to him it was right, but to other people it was wrong. Are we using that? If that's what you're getting to.
So that's his entire thing. Hitler had an entire thing of ideology, right? His entire thing was like it's basically equally correct as the way that you live your life in an organic sense, in a truth sense, in an absolute sense. It's societally wrong to kill people.
But to some people it's okay because they have fun doing it, right?
No, it's not about fun. It's about he
actually had fun doing it. What do you mean?
He redefined what was good and bad for himself.
He redefined it? Oh, for himself. Oh, I was like, don't say in the world. I was like, people were dying before Hitler, man. I just want you to know that.
So he just does like his life just like you do your life, except he just has different ideas of what is good and what's bad.
Can you tell me what your thought of truth is?
Okay, so there's one truth, there's one unifying truth, and there's no possible way to.
But apparently there's multiple definitions of it. Go ahead.
Multiple definitions because
of the one truth, right?
I believe that.
So that hold on. I just want to let him know that there's an actual word. I'm going to teach you what that means. You mean there's a different interpretation of truth.
Yes, dude,
there's not a different truth. There's different interpretations of it.
Yeah, interpretation is not the
Yeah, that's not the same
thing.
If
I use this example a lot. So listen, if Ryan, the other Ryan, writes a poem,
you ready?
And tells us all to interpret it, we'll have different interpretations, maybe some similarities.
Okay.
But if he sat down with us, actually this line means this. Evan Stango, this is what it means. Ryan, this is what it means. We'll have the same exact thing, right?
Yeah. You know that statement that I said earlier? Your interpretation was different, not wrong. Your interpretation was different than the way that I interpreted it. The way that I intended to be interpreted.
No, because if that was the case, then that exact scenario that I told you was like, this is your ideology in a nutshell, right? And you were like, yes. So my interpretation of it wasn't wrong. Apparently, you just didn't know what you were talking about.
I don't even know my name. I don't know my name anymore. So, like, there's a different truth. There's and another truth that you believe, another interpretation. Your name's not Ryan, it's something else.
Okay, I shouldn't have used. There's multiple definitions of truth.
Because
right. So there's only one truth, but different interpretations.
Yes, interpretations. That's very important.
But that doesn't mean. But that's not.
You interpret. You yourself perceive this objective truth, this world, this reality that we know exists. Right? If you can't agree that the world exists, then you have no basis.
You didn't even say the ground exists!
This is what I'm saying.
Dude,
you said the ground didn't exist.
The way that we perceive,
the
way that the ground exists, right, is our opinion, our belief. Our belief system, our personal version of truth.
Are you sitting in a chair? Yes or no, man? I just want to. I
can't prove that.
I can't prove it's true
because the chair might be something.
Because
my
my perception is innately flawed compared to objective.
Because this could be not a chair; it could be a simulation where we're not actually there.
No, okay. If it's a simulation thing, if you want to run.
No, you not run it. You said it. I'm saying what you're saying.
You keep talking about it. That's what I'm saying.
So I shouldn't listen to the words you say.
Okay, in the simulation.
If you say something else, I shouldn't say.
Ready?
Say what you said.
Okay, here's real life, or like like there's no simulation. Here's a simulation.
Okay.
Both my perspective are the exact same.
Okay, I'm listening. I just got a full screen.
Both of my perspective, or both the perspectives in each of the universes, or each of the different types of universes, are the exact same, right? That thing, like truth, that what I believe in, is my basis of, or my interpretation of objective truth, of the objective truth that is the universe. The one objective truth, your personal belief system, your personal truth, whatever you want to call it, your opinion, is the interpretation of this objective universe.
So you're basically saying, so what somebody...
I just want to make sure.
It's just the way no one told me.
Oh, thank you for the buy.
Why is it so complicated for you to just say what you think truth is?
Thank you so much, Steve.
Why does it have to do with the universe, the world, all these abstract things that need to be quantified into smaller pieces for me to really understand what you're trying to say? Why can't you just apply it in a simple way?
This is the way I taught myself how to think.
Please.
Well, listen, no one's ever going to understand what you're talking about.
You're right.
Thank you for
that. That's the struggle that I.
The struggle?
Yes. The inherent.
So you're basically saying like.
So
you're basically saying like the Red Bull that he is holding. Your personal opinion, he might not be holding it.
Yeah, because I don't know objective truth. So I don't know. I personally do not know.
So he's not holding that. But
I could be.
But you have to be a god to understand that he is. You have to be omniscient to understand that he is.
You have to extract
to understand
so that he is holding a can of Red Bull.
To understand completely
that you're holding.
Why can't you just be comfortable with knowing and being confident in it? Why do you need to know?
I am comfortable.
Why do you need to?
No, you're not comfortable.
You're not comfortable because you're literally saying that you can't comfortably know that he's holding it. You need to know with
I don't know anything.
You know what that means?
Absolutely
you know. Here, let me translate that for you. Let me translate that for you. I can't know things because I'm afraid to be wrong.
No,
that's literally what that means. Because
all the time.
I literally
this is the struggle.
I can be
this is the struggle we live with.
Okay, then say he's holding
people dying, poor, hungry, starving.
Say he's holding the can because in your scenario, you think that he may not be holding it.
Yeah.
So if you're comfortable being wrong, because I'm going to tell you,
he is holding
three people in this room presented fact that he's holding this can.
He's holding it. To me, he's holding it, but...
Are you saying that's not exactly...
I cannot say with 100% certainty that...
But in his perspective, I am holding this. But he's saying...
Why does that matter?
It does...
It's
if
just a way
you
of
don't
thought.
want to think it's matter...
It doesn't matter.
Okay, that's fine. If you don't think it matters, then it doesn't matter. But
so what it means... What can he be doing, though?
This is the only way...
Can you explain, though? Like, he might not be holding that. He can be doing... What can he be doing?
So what he's
I don't know.
I have no idea
what he's saying.
I know what he's saying.
Can he even be
He's saying that he believes that he's holding it, but he doesn't know if he's 1,000%
That's
certain.
it. That's literally
Yeah, but
it.
why
It's
does
like
that
the Matrix.
matter?
I feel like you watch Matrix
It doesn't
more
matter.
than
It
it
matters
matters to you.
No,
It
This is
doesn't
what
matter.
happens with the Matrix.
Listen.
Wait. Stop.
No.
How long did you watch the Matrix? When first time?
You ready?
When did you watch the Matrix 1? Answer that question right now. When did you watch the Matrix? And be honest. Don't say years ago. If it was freaking 4 months ago. When did you watch the Matrix?
It wasn't the last summer. It was the summer before that. At the very end.
And then you started
Like
thinking
all
like
this.
this, right?
Huh?
Like, was it around
No.
the same time?
No, I
So
started
how long have
thinking-
you been thinking like this? Be honest.
The first time,
Be honest,
the
man.
first time that I ever understood that my perspective innately was different than everyone else.
In the whole world.
Like
As
the
you,
way
as you versus the whole world, right?
was when
The whole 8 billion, 9 billion,
I
whatever
sat
how many people
down
there.
for 4 hours with my best friend, and I described to him the way that I think the world works. And then he said, "What is this?"
That's
He
that's-
put a period in it.
the
That's,
Gettier problem is a philosophy thing. You learn it in like your metaphysics class, epistemology and metaphysics, and it's basically
dang, Wiki, can I just get a simple?
Simple's too complicated in 2019, dude. My name's not even Evan because I can't prove that it's Evan.
you can't.
My name-
I just want a simple. Like,
you
why
can't
is this?
really
You can't
simplify-
prove-
You can't simplify philosophy, really. Like,
But
it's
you
kinda
can't prove
difficult.
that my name is Evan. Like you're saying in another language in Latin. Yes, my name Evan. Evan means something else, and Greek and something else. If that's what you mean.
Here's
Because it does mean something
here's
else
what I'm
in
gonna
another
say. In this scenario, fine, you can believe that. That literally is not, destructive
Yeah.
in any kind of way. But
Yeah.
other thinkings, like you can't prove things that are undeniably true. That's when your ideology makes no sense.
But
like you can't tell me
Yeah, but
that
I
I
believe it.
have 5 fingers.
I believe it. But you asked me, do I have 5 fingers? And I said, I cannot tell you that. In any other context, it'll say if I met you on a random on the street, it would be too hard for me to sit here and explain to him, if a random
So you're
stranger
basically
walked up
lying.
and said-
So you lie to a lot of people on what you really believe all the time.
Yeah,
So you
people
lie
say-
to yourself.
If people
and
say, if he thinks it's true, or if he asks me if I think it's true, and I say it's true, then there's no difference between that and the objective truth to him. Because he thinks that he's getting the objective truth because of what I say.
the future's looking real bright.
If a homeless man walked up to me and said, "How many fingers am I holding up?" I would say 5.
But wait.
If
but
you
you don't
want-
believe that though.
Yeah, well,
So why lie?
I believe
Why
it's
lie
five.
about
I do
it?
believe it's 5. I do believe it's 5.
Okay.
I
No,
just
you
believe-
don't.
I just believe that you.
No, you
can't-
don't because you can't
Yes.
tell me.
Yes, I do believe it's 5.
So why
But-
can't you answer it before?
That's what I said. I said I believe. You guys said don't say the word believe. Don't say the word
But
believe.
is it a fact?
It is not. It could be a fact, but I don't know. because
Listen,
the universe-
there's
I don't know
nothing
the universe.
about could be a fact. A fact is presented by evidence.
Yeah,
or
it
an
could be
argument.
proven wrong later.
Like literally, I have proven that
Is
I
it a
have
fact
5
right now?
fingers because with the use of mathematics, I counted how many finger-like appendages I have on my fucking hand, and it counted up 5.
Your perspective is innately flawed.
Dude, I can't. Dude, you should be a friggin' politician. Whenever Kanye and
I can
Salem
be
run,
wrong, like
I
the
want you
whole
to
thing
be
with
their
Mark.
spokesman.
The whole
I
thing
just
wrong.
hope you're
I
their
agree
spokesman.
that the thing was wrong.
Kanye and Salem
Through
run.
objective observation of even like the explanation with the door and stuff like that.
Perceptions.
So the objective thing of me looking at the situation, I can see
This
that
is some
that thing was wrong.
Jaden Smith, Kanye West, Salem, like having a conversation.
Yourself.
Fusion, huh?
I like it, dude.
Yeelam.
Elam, dude. And Ryan is a spokesman, dude. You're their freaking mascot. This is ridiculous that, like, the name thing, I feel like the name thing got me more than the ground and everything else. Like, you can't prove that your name is Ryan?
Yeah,
Like, explain that.
because so
Like, it doesn't, even with your
what
theory,
is-
it doesn't make sense. Even with your,
let's just say
the Getty or whatever thing I just read.
what is society? Just
Is your name Ryan, though? It doesn't matter. Like, you're saying in another universe, it's Mike?
I think my name is Ryan. I believe my name is Ryan. Me as an individual, I believe my name is
If
Ryan.
you have a kid in the future, name it, and if you have a girl, name it Christina. Is her name Christina?
To me and everyone else in the entire world, it's Christina.
So
because-
so you're saying her name is actually not Christina because it should have been a different name? Is what you're saying?
Names are constructs. Names
you
don't
named
exist.
it.
Well, why does
Name-
that matter? Why does it
It
matter?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to you.
Then
but for me, it does. So it does. It
why?
This is the
Explain it to me.
Just
This is the
knowing it.
problem
Just,
with
it's
the
just the way that I.
I'm not
the
saying
way
every-
that I look at every single situation.
You realize how baseless and stupid that is. Like, I really want you to understand that it doesn't matter what the name could have been or what
or
it
should have
not.
been or whatever. Like
that doesn't matter.
It doesn't, yeah. In a societal sense, in a societal truth. In the societal truth, that is that. It doesn't matter. We live in it. I cannot make myself not a part of society, right? So
we live in
innately,
a society.
yeah, we live in a society.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
So
he's got it.
So innately, that society becomes the truth, the world that I live in. That society becomes the world that I live in because I cannot remove myself from it. So, in a sense, it does not matter. But if
I can guarantee you
not,
1,000% the way you're removed from the world is when you die and people forget about you. But guess what? When people go to your tombstone and mourn you, your name will always still be Ryan. Regardless of if you exist or not.
Yeah.
Because existing
it doesn't matter about existing, morality, spiritually, whatever.
I would quantify existing as being living. And living is breathing, eating, relating, all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Regardless of you not existing, which I would say is dying.
Yeah.
Or being dead.
Or not breathing, whatever word, like you're being so. There's so many semantics. I feel like you're trying to use.
Like I feel like you're literally living in a universe where you're not satisfied with the fact that things being that simple.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think it is.
It is simple.
No, it's not.
Simple is too complicated for you.
It's the exact same amount of complexity as yours. It's the exact same.
I don't have any complexity with mine. You're the one who's adding all these prefixes. I can literally tell you what truth is very simply. You add the fucking universe and Theo.
Huge spam universe. You and the universe are best friends.
You asked me what truth is. I tell you, truth is either a widely accepted or proven fact about something, regardless if it's wrong in the future or anything like that.
That's not how I define truth. So there you go. That's
it doesn't matter how you define truth. I was literally telling you how I define things, and you're telling, like, are you going to tell me that's not simple?
What? Your definition?
The way I define truth, is that not simple?
It's equally simple as mine.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It just isn't.
How do you define simplicity?
Simplicity, when, most people who are in the proximity of you can relate to it.
Yeah, I know. He's trying to make it. Those are people who argue on like Twitter and social media. They're trying to make it more complicated, just for him to be like, you know what? They don't think like me. Just for you to go home at night later and be like, you know what? I knew they wouldn't get it. Because you're thinking, a lot of people don't think like me, so you just try to confuse it and use big words for no reason. You don't have to. You can actually. It's so simple. You can simplify it and explain it.
Why would I want to simplify it? Is there a reason?
What? Because you said it's so simple.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what simple means. What?
You're saying that.
Why would you want to simplify something simple?
He's saying that his definition or his thing is simpler than mine, right? That's your argument. Your argument is that your definition of truth and your definition of the objective or not.
Well, that's not entirely what my argument is.
Okay,
it's more like when you say something is simple, you should be able to explain it. Where most people,
as a concept, is simple. As a concept, it's very simple. You know how long it took me to describe that? Once I actually just needed to describe it, took me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that not simple? If we built our conversation off of that, you know how much time we could have saved instead of just arguing over almost nothing?
Well, I just want to point out here, every time I counter something, you add anecdotal evidence to counter what I'm saying.
I got you,
yeah, it is. Because when your perspective. Hold on. Let me remember what you said. Oh, yeah. When it came to the birth certificate thing, where I was just like, okay, here, I'm going to present a fact to you to prove that your name is Ryan. And guess what you said immediately after that? Well, what if I destroyed the birth certificate?
Yeah, that's what you did say. And I was like,
what does that have to do with the fact that the birth? So let me ask you a question.
So it didn't happen if there's no evidence of it, or what?
Let me ask you a question real quick. So if you're right, you destroyed the birth certificate. Why did you destroy it? Why'd you have to destroy it?
I didn't need to destroy it. I was making a point.
What was the point?
And what was the point?
The whole entire
that it needs to be destroyed for my point to be wrong?
No.
That's what I felt.
Because that means the absence of evidence doesn't prove anything.
If we, as a society, decide to stop agreeing that Social Security papers matter,
there wasn't always Social Security though. That people would not name their names. There wasn't always birth certificates, and I proved that.
Yes.
I told you my grandfather was born. There was no birth certificate or Social Security.
And very simply, that is just a truth in the society that they live in, and that they live in now.
But what's his name?
His name, societally, yes, is whatever, Jim, whatever.
His name, don't ever call my grandfather Jim.
Alright, well,
He wasn't
sorry.
a Jew.
Like, I don't understand why you keep saying societal. Like, dude, you're 18. You're
What?
you're 18. Like, you don't need to be this complex. Like, just
Again, if you had asked me under certain circumstances, what's Snack's name, I'd be like John. I wouldn't have to explain this whole caveat just because this assumed truth is everyone. Everyone assumes this truth whether they like it or not.
He's
If
just
they
beating
ever
around the bush.
wanted to talk to anyone ever,
It's
have
the
like,
definition of beating around the bush. This is what
this guy's actually worse than Ty.
I know, but I want to hear Ty talk. I want to hear the
I feel like Ty would have given up by
I
now.
feel like Ty would probably be.
He'll be on your side a little bit, but he would
no.
have after a while, he would have ganged up. He would have like, wait a minute. Like, he would have been on your side.
No,
for a second.
I know. I'm gonna show Ty this VOD, and I'm gonna be like, you form your honest opinion here. Don't, and I won't influence whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
he'll
this-
watch the whole thing. I'll literally get him to watch the whole thing, and I bet for a fact by the end of it, he's gonna realize that for some reason in your mind, regardless of if you think it's true or not, you have to complicate things for them to feel better.
No, it's just.
Yes, you do.
I have to put.
Yes,
it
you
in
do,
terms that
because when I
understand.
ask you a simple question and I tell you yes or no, because I add all variables
Ask me
to
the
it,
question-
so it's a
Ask me the
fair.
question about the hand again.
No, I'm just saying.
No, don't try to like.
No, because here's the thing. Every time that I try to
Actually,
present a
I will say
simple,
yes. I will say yes.
no, present
No,
a simple
dude.
question
This
to
is
you,
backtrack.
you literally have to add all these sub words behind it.
Yeah, I can't even
All
play
these
when I'm like
descriptive
this.
where it's like,
I can't
well,
play like
maybe,
this.
not
I
really.
can't think.
That's not the infinite truth or
You
something
know
like
why?
that.
Because we started with one example, right? You used an example to try to prove what I like me right or wrong or you right or wrong, right? That's just what happened. We started with an example. Then you gave me another example, right? And then I put that example in terms or in the perspective the way that I see it. That's all that happened. Over and over and over again. You described a situation. The only time that we ever made any advancement in this conversation was when we both agreed on this entire, door, whatever.
Right, because I was tired of you jumping around to different
Yeah,
words.
I was trying to do the exact same thing. The only entire reason why I didn't initially agree with your thing is, again, because I still believe that, based on the interpretation of sometimes the wrong answer is the right answer, it is correct. It is like... And the understanding of the difference in perspective between, or that you have to have to interpret that as being true, and the difference between what I want to watch out, or the perspective of the guy who's opening the door, and the guy, and me when I died after I entered the door, is the exact same thing. It's the exact same difference of perspective.
I'm gonna be honest, because you jumped around the 3 different things, I stopped listening.
I told you this is the definition of beating around the bush, dude. He doesn't want to like
you can't stay on the same point. It's literally impossible for you to do so.
Alright, well, that's just a problem with my articulation. That's not even a problem.
No, this is not a problem.
No, because here's the thing.
It's okay
If it was a problem articulating it, that's fine. But the issue is that apparently my answer is so complex and so simple, but I literally haven't had difficulty explaining my point of it. And if we're gonna be honest, the only time I've ever agreed with you is when you simply explain something that is actually makes sense.
Yeah.
For example, perspective. Perspective has a huge factor on what people believe is a version of the truth. But regardless of what people's perspective is, that doesn't change facts.
Yeah.
Because the fact is, the Earth is round, but some people think it's flat. Regardless of what they think, the Earth is still round. And that will never, ever change. Ever.
Nah, there's a meteor gonna hit, man, and blame yours. What? Wait, you feel like
Hood
getting
is on
a
my
Discord
side,
call with? There's no way.
Hood just got me, dude.
He's showing it.
Hood just got my back, dude.
No, he doesn't.
No, he's saying.
Alright. Door 1 if you agree with me. Door 2 if you agree with it.
Alright, this is first of all. Alright,
1 or 2.
let me explain.
Let's see
So
them ones and twos.
this is Stango, and that's Ryan. That's real Ryan.
Hi.
He
Wait,
was
why
born
am I
first.
the real one?
You were born first.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I am.
Someone's gonna. He's 18, Ryan. So yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get.
Yeah, Hoods didn't know which one it was. He thought Stango.
You're gonna talk to
I knew it
somebody
was
back to it. Like,
What happened?
I said, I don't think you're gonna get anywhere like talking to the people here in this company.
What?
With your perspective.
Well, I don't have to. The funny thing is that I don't.
He
have
doesn't
to
care about
actually
being the only person in the world believing
Yeah,
this.
right.
And I know that he doesn't. I
And
get it.
you
I
know
know a lot
what?
of people like
You
that.
know what? I actually don't mind that.
I don't mind it either.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But the fact.
in a class, like a philosophy class.
A lot of people,
I feel like
billions
we
of people
can
can be
argue
wrong.
because
I get it.
His idea of truth encompasses objective truth and societal truth. Mine separates. That's pretty much the only denominator of difference. He believes in.
Oh, you can tell which port I am because it says PB&J and Fox, the red port. I have it in the layout. It's Stango's
In terms
port
of like,
blue.
you know, in simple terms.
All right. So in the layout, it says.
So if we argue about anything else, it wouldn't matter because I could just use like, you know, like what I believe is true, or like society, like what I believe is society true. He just uses like truth.
Well, the people who think the Earth is flat as a fact don't know what fact actually means.
Exactly.
Yeah, his view is
Because that is
That's just
different.
ignorant.
And the fact that you're saying that literally just like
It's more proving us even like right that you just want to be right about being wrong.
the saying something is fact because you believe it is
And remember,
does not make it fact.
And he started this with you can be right and wrong at the same time, and that's like the ultimate OS. It's like, yes, I know what I did when I was wrong, but I know I was right also. Like, that's freaking dumb, dude. Like, I thought it was just about Smash at first, and then he just brought it to everything else. So I'm like, this is a different type of stubborn. This is just you being stubborn. It doesn't matter what you believe, you're just being stubborn.
Would you not agree that you're also being stubborn?
No.
Listen, no. How?
We gave you.
It doesn't matter if they all.
We gave you every fair chance, and you even submitted, and you're still doubling down on the same
Submit it to
flaw.
What? Your example?
Yeah.
Your example is just it's just an example. That's all it is.
What?
Okay.
Your
Okay.
example is
Okay.
it's a true
But
example.
you said you literally said that
Yes,
you
it's
agree
all
with
true.
it.
Everything that you said in the example is still all true.
I just feel like that combo is this whole.
I don't think you just understand like. I don't think you understand like what
Exactly.
what
It can lead to
contradiction
problems.
means.
This can lead to like real life stuff, dude. This is actually sad to be honest.
All
Like
I'm saying is that
it's sad that you're just stubborn about it. Like it's different if a lot of people in this chat they don't believe in everything. Like oh I believe this, they believe that, but there's like a lot of things that we can still agree with. Like they believe that they're watching a Twitch stream. You're like actually we're not really watching a Twitch stream. This is actually a freaking we're robots.
Like
we're aliens or whatever.
Honestly, what really needs to
That's
happen
just
here,
stupid, dude.
like
That's dumb.
they believe in their thing, and I believe. Why can't I believe in mine?
No,
we didn't say that.
Then why do you call me stubborn? Why do you call me stubborn?
You're believing in
and putting facts out. It's just stubborn that you're saying your name might not be Ryan. And then you might not be 5 hands, or not sitting in a chair.
You believe that I.
Here's the thing about being stubborn. When you're proven wrong, which you were,
I was
because
not. I was not.
You're not? Okay, do you want to replay the scenario again?
The one scenario that we agreed on, you're talking about the one with the door.
Dude, I just feel like I know.
Were you not wrong? Because you literally agreed with my side.
Dude,
when you
I feel like
originally
this is an extreme. What I'm about to say. Hold on.
I asked you. Remember when I asked you? I said, "What is my perspective? Is my perspective from the guy entering the door or the guy after?"
See, that's why I removed it.
That's
because
why
I
he removed
knew
it.
that's
Yeah,
I
he
knew
removed
you
it.
were gonna do some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, and that's why he said
What?
he even said even if somehow after you die you know that you made the wrong choice, is it still wrong?
Regardless of perspective,
Yeah,
the
or
universe,
belief or anything. And he said
the
that.
planets,
He
I'm
used
dead.
an imagination, the absolute thing, covered every option, and you still double, triple down. Like, after you somehow die, your consciousness knew, like, crap, I went through that door, and I blew up. I should have went to the other door and got the cookies. I should have got those cookies. And you're like, oh, well, I was still right. Basically, you're like, I was still right somehow, even though I was wrong.
No.
Like, that's what you're saying. That's what you're doing. That's what you're literally doing. I'm saying even somehow if you were forget it.
If before I enter the door I believe it, if I believe one way and then I was proven wrong after I entered the door, right? And I died after I entered the door.
Right.
I now have knowledge after I entered the door that I previously didn't have that influences my perspective and what I believe to be true before I entered the door.
No, because you know why I didn't let you do that? Because you were literally trying to OS.
That's
the wrong option.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna say. I remember I asked you. I said, "Is my perspective from before?"
That's
or
not
after?
how it works.
Yeah, that's not how.
That's not how it works. Because I literally told you.
Dude, I don't even.
I said you're not allowed to add any variables because I'm gonna do my best. Hold on, you're adding variables.
All I asked was
because you're literally saying
I don't even drink beer, and I feel like I need a beer.
No,
this is
that's not what I said. I told you. I said, listen to me.
What's the best beer to drink?
The scenario is you choose one choice, you'll live. You choose another one, you'll die. You said, I'm going to choose the one that says I'll die because I believe that I'll actually live. No, that's what... Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Because you were like, I don't believe that the choice says that I'm going to die is actually true. I think I'll actually live.
That's what I said originally. And then you said that I now know. So
well, listen, I know you're not purposely lying, but you actually are.
What?
You're not purposely lying.
Because you're forgetting. Yeah.
You're literally forgetting.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna forget. I'm gonna like not pay attention to what you're saying because you're not purposely lying. You're literally forget what
because you're such in defensive mode that you're like blocking out what you said.
Yeah. Like, you're not purposely lying.
And a lot of people do that.
It's very natural to forget what you're saying and develop a new opinion. That's fine. I'm not going to fault for you for that whatsoever. I'm literally not going to fault for you that. That's a normal human thing. Huh?
What if you're forgetting?
I know I'm not forgetting because...
This whole chat's not forgetting!
Oh, this is a new argument, dude.
I'm sorry.
Forget or not.
I know I'm not forgetting.
What was that shirt I wanted? I just can't know.
You know why I'm not forgetting? Because every time a simple answer needs to be done, you have to say 9 different things for it to come out.
All I have to say is I believe. I believe. That's the only
Alright, Naruto.
I believe.
This has nothing to do with beliefs.
I get it. You're gonna be Hokage.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
This is what happens when we play Melee. We were playing Ultimate all week now. This is what happens. Salem's right here. It's not a real Smash game. We're just one-trick ponies out here.
No, it's not a real Smash game because
we're one-trick ponies.
We're actually in philosophy class.
There's ponies, dude. Dude, I honestly don't even believe Salem actually believed what he said when he called our man a one-trick pony. He was just so defensive that he said it. And I was like, I can understand you arguing left, and I get it, man. But come on, now. You don't believe what he doesn't. I can't, man.
Can we have like a hash session with Salem?
Dude, like, it's funny because I know Salem in real life. Like, I feel like. Yeah, like if Salem wouldn't explain the way he explained all the stuff on Twitter, he was such he wouldn't do what he's doing with what Ryan is doing, in my opinion. He would explain it better in person. But since it's behind a keyboard and he's angry about everything that happened, he's like, there's no way I'm defensive. I'm wrong. No way. There's no way. I know Salem personally. I know he wouldn't explain it this early.
How do you know?
Like, dude, it's fine to believe what you want to believe in, but like when people are trying to explain human basic concepts to you, and you're trying to go against the grain just because.
I'm not, though. This is still what I believe in. And I still believe... Okay, so, in this situation, whether or not I knew which door would blow me up or not...
No. I told you. You're not allowed to change the variables of it.
I believed it. Okay? Or like
you didn't believe it. You knew. You knew 1,000%. Grandma's cookies was in one door, and the other one was death. Okay. That's literally what it was. That's what we said. I told you the reason why I made that scenario is because you have the uncanny ability to try to OS something where you make it so abstract that people can't even understand what you're saying. So I simplified it.
Yes. Okay. Under those conditions, still, whether or not what I chose and what happened afterwards are still two different perspectives. Well, maybe not.
He can talk, man. He's allowed to talk.
Somebody needs to ban that guy, Mr. Nando. That's not cool, dude.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't talk like that.
Yeah, man knows what's going to, bro.
That's not okay.
Yeah. Keep going, though.
I don't know. I feel like this is a dead conversation. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Well, no, I'm listening to you. It's just like
But this transfers over to Smash. Like,
in this situation,
like
No,
you're
it
you're not gonna convince me that you can't undeniably know I have 5 fingers. Like that isn't going to happen. So if that's what you're trying to do, then it's a dead conversation. Like here's the thing. I have no issues with what you personally believe in. I hope someday that you can explain it to me where it makes sense.
You should read epistemology.
But
It's like they,
I think
yeah,
one
no,
thing
I heard this stuff before.
books on trying to avoid all influences.
why would you do
I'm
Why would you do that?
I'm just gonna be honest.
For my own.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
So
Like,
his work. This is some literally some dictator. This is dictator stuff, man.
Wait, dude. How are you ever gonna?
You heard what he said?
I will. I will.
Repeat what
When
you
I'm-
just said in the
when
last
I'm-
15 seconds.
when I'm
Repeat
like-
it, please.
When I'm in my 20s or 30s, I will read the shit out of every book.
No, but say what you said before you said that.
Right now, I do not listen. I don't read or intentionally watch movies that.
Like any movies at all.
No, I watch.
But you
I
watch
watch
Matrix.
I watch Matrix, yeah.
And you watch Black Mirror and stuff, right?
Matrix.
Oh, you don't know what Black
Depending
Mirror is.
on
I forgot about that.
how you interpret it,
And
be different.
Rick and Morty. And
Wait, but why don't you read?
I will read. It's not out. I just don't. I don't want
he
my-
just wasn't. He doesn't want any
I want my own-
influences
I want
because he
my own
doesn't
lineup.
want to be incept. He believes
OS
if
means
he reads
option
it,
select.
but inception.
So
he'll be
when you
inceptioning his brain to think it's
when you
wrong.
say something,
So I understand
that's-
why he's not doing it.
is
I just think it's
aka
That's-
controversial.
I understand why
You
don't want
option
it. I just
selected
think it's
by
silly.
covering
You don't
up
want
with
influence.
something
I get
else.
what you're saying. I just think it's silly.
So listen,
But like
this is
this has already been hashed out before. Like,
you can
read
say
it.
what you want to say right after this, Ryan. But literally, this is what I'm going to tell you. I think it's been proven, time and time again, with all your examples, with all my examples, that the way you think right now does not inherently doesn't work. And I think if you want to mature and develop an actual like good being and personality, you should be what's the word I'm looking for? You should be humble enough to recognize when you think what you think right now does not make sense.
Yeah.
You should be humble enough to recognize.
I'm telling you.
That's why I said it's stubborn.
Like that's
stubborn.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Like literally right
We
now.
should talk about this another time because
No, I'm not talking about
I
another
still
time.
believe-
Right? No. I don't care what you
okay,
believe.
That's fine. Then you be
Listen,
so.
no, what I'm telling you is that right now you are not mature enough to understand what you're saying.
It
Doesn't
doesn't
make
matter if
sense.
you're 45 years old thinking
It
like
does
this.
make sense.
Maturity is
If you give me
maturity.
the opportunity, I would explain.
I
You
gave
said
you
that
plenty
4
of
hours ago, whatever
opportunities.
hours that was.
I just don't believe that.
Okay, it's fine if you don't believe it right now, but you have to at least consider the possibility that you might be wrong and read up on it.
And you really
I
don't.
think that he can be right and I can be right. Just because he can be right to himself and I can be right to myself.
Okay,
There's not any
right.
one true way to.
Right, you can be right, but you can also be wrong.
Yeah, I can be wrong. A lot of
Alright.
things, yeah.
Alright, so why don't you want to change your, read books because you're afraid of changing your perspective?
Yes, he doesn't want to be incepted.
I
Like he
know
doesn't want
what
somebody.
it
I feel like you don't want to read it and be like, actually, I'm wrong. Actually, wow.
I want to view.
That's cool if you don't want to do it right now. I'm just saying, eventually.
Like, literally
you're
what
gonna
I'm
have
trying to tell you, dude.
flip the turns.
What I'm trying to tell you, dude, is that you and this is so awkward because I'm only 3 years older than you. You're not mature enough to understand that what you're saying right now doesn't make sense. Because there is. Do you know how many people are in this chat right now? There's over 70 people in this chat listening to what you're saying.
Yeah.
And all of them, I have not found one person that even somewhat agrees with what you're saying.
But he doesn't care. Remember, he doesn't care if it's 5 billion people. in the
Yeah,
chat.
listen, that's fine. But here's the thing you need to understand. You need to be humble enough to understand. At this state right now, what you're saying has no real application, nor does it make sense.
That's fine. Hey, you know what you said about truth?
That's fine.
You know what you said about truth? In the future, it'll be different.
Okay, that's fine. But right now, You have to recognize that what you're saying doesn't make sense. That's it.
Totally fine.
That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna write I'll write something. I'll write like as much as I can about it.
Write stuff, but make sure you're looking at other people's perspective. I
I feel like you don't put yourself in other people's.
I swear this sounds exactly like my epistemology class, and like you.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, it'll do so good to look at other
because you can't
people's
push
because
start.
I firmly believe that other people's perspective is.
How can
I
you
swear
write
I've
it
heard
from
your
that?
argument before in my classes.
I've heard this argument.
Like I'm a philosophy. I was a philosophy major before I graduated. So like I've heard all this stuff before.
Yeah.
Like I know what you're talking.
That's why you're the real Ryan.
See, I'm more like principle based. Like I don't do all the whole like running around stuff. But like I know it's a perspective. Like I'm not casting out your. I'm just saying you should read up more on it before like asserting that your like belief can be true or whatever.
Can be applied in the real world.
Yeah.
Because right now, it just
Yeah, he's doing it, dude. He's doing it.
Am I not? I mean,
You're doing it, dude.
I'll write, dude.
Yeah.
Make America great again
My
is
personal
I'm doing it
opinion
right now.
This is just my initial reaction to what you're saying.
Alright, we're just getting dumber, dude.
It doesn't sound like you're
I can't even call it. You guys might have switched to ultimate. I just feel like I can't. I need to dumb myself down because I lost all the IQ.
Right, it's just personal,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Because it's what you believe.
Type
It's
1
a
if you
pro-
mind
it's
if
a-
we switch
it's
to
a
Smash
process,
Ultimate.
right? You're
Type
just
2
playing
if
with
you want us
dice.
to stay on the way.
It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I don't care. That's about it. That's where I go.
It really, realistically, as long as I'm not, as long as I'm able to communicate, and I don't like do things that are obviously societally like no-nos, like murdering people and stuff.
What do you mean society no-nos? Remember, you didn't want to answer the question about the mass shooting before. So what, can we not answer? Can we go back to that about this?
You want to talk about that?
Yes, yes. That's scary. The way that you didn't want to answer it in front of the stream.
This is my.
But
I
that's,
believe I will never murder anyone.
we weren't asking that. We
weren't asking that.
We weren't asking if you're gonna murder someone.
Because it's a perspective, and because it is.
It's good to know that you won't, but nothing special.
Because it's a way of seeing the world, it's not inherent.
He's giving the worst advice to a young person that's possible.
Whatever, keep going. Keep reading. So keep reading. Say it again. What? Keep saying what you're
Just
saying.
because it's a perspective, like, you know, that this guy thought that it was right to go in and
kill a whole bunch of people in school, yeah.
Doesn't inherently mean it's wrong. Because objective truth means that there is no, it's like, so, okay.
But that's morality, though.
Yeah, that's morality.
That's
not,
morality. That's not objective truth.
This is what I'm saying.
That's morality. No, that's not the same as objective truth.
Yeah.
That's morality. Hitler, like I said, I brought up the Hitler thing. Hitler thought what he was doing was okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with what he was doing. That's what he thought. That's morality. That's not objective truth.
Objective truth, for me, means that every situation and every object and every person or whatever has everything. If I think something's good, right, or my perspective, like I think that that's bad or whatever. Let's just say, like, I'd say I just don't like that mouse, right? I know objectively that mouse is just nothing. It's completely neutral, right? So if I don't like it, that means that there are things about that
so
mouse
the people that
are inherently good.
The people that the person is shooting is neutral.
What?
The people that is shooting is neutral, or the act of killing people is neutral. Like I don't understand.
I don't think that it's good. I do not think that
I'm not asking what you think. Apparently you're saying
because of the way that I view the world, I cannot say that him doing that mass shooting thing or whoever is inherently right or wrong.
So what about the person who beat his wife on stream? It's the same concept?
Again, yeah, exact same concept. Everything I believe. Really,
this is sad, man. To be honest, this is just sad.
I'm gonna write a paper.
No, you don't have to write a paper on it. I get it. Like you can explain this into 50,000 words, and it all boils down to what you're saying right now. About you don't care if someone kills a little kid right now to you in front of you,
absolutely would care.
Like, no, you could care, but you're saying it might. But there's still a truth in your world, in your objective truth, whatever word. It's not right or wrong. And you can feel sad, but it's still not right or wrong that the kid died.
There are inherent positive outcomes of that kid dying, even if I believe it's negative.
So, can you tell me what the positive outcome is?
Maybe, I don't know. I can't.
No, don't say anything. Can you tell me? I want to know, because you said, since words are powerful, you need to be careful what you say and you have to stand what you're saying. So tell me what a positive. Name one positive thing. You don't have to name many. Just name one.
You can just say like the kid or like the parents or whatever. They now have knowledge to be more aware around people, like the situation that brought them to the kid dying. They are now more aware of that, meaning they have a positive influence, meaning that they can.
Well, wait. Let him finish. I want to make sure. I want to make sure what he's saying.
Like if they had another
kid, what I'm going to say.
If they had another kid or whatever, and they were in a similar situation, they would learn from their experience.
But what if it's an accident? What if it's a drunk driver? What do you mean? Like, it's an accident. What if it's literally just an accident? They're just literally driving to go to the movie theaters and a drunk driver hits them. All of them survive besides their baby that's 4 years old going to the movies to see a movie. How is that an experience and how is that positive? You get what I'm saying?
Ready? Here we go. Ready?
Because they are more aware, they can cope. You're saying that they can they can help others who lost other children. Now they can relate to them. That's what you mean?
Yeah. That's what if they make a TEDx?
You don't have to. You don't have to have someone die.
And then they impact like a you know. This
what I'm saying. Please do that. I would love that. That's so funny.
What did he say?
What this? Is that no. It was right.
Next time I tee those events.
Is that next time you tee those events, you can report my site. You can't know for a fact that I lost.
But no. So
you're saying like they can relate to the since I lost a child, if I lost a kid, right, and saying I lost a kid, God forbid you, I'm not. This is what on you. Then I can relate to him because he lost a child too. That's the positive thing. Like we can talk together.
A positive.
Okay, so let me ask you. Hold on. Okay. Ready? You know what? For the sake of argument, I'm gonna.
This is sad.
For the sake of argument, I don't really agree with this, but I'm gonna agree with you. Okay, it's a positive thing. They can bond over it. Whatever. They can fucking cry together. Listen.
Go ahead.
I agree with you. All right. Just for the sake of argument.
Sure.
Does that positive outweigh the severe negative of it?
Yeah. How exactly?
Okay. Does it have purpose?
Look. I don't know what the positive things are because I don't know.
Because you're saying you're trying to say everything happens for a reason. Is what you're trying to say.
Essentially, that entire thing is I think derives from this whole entire idea.
That's what you're saying. Everything happens for. That's what you're. So everything happens for a reason. Right? There's actually accidents in the world. Okay. There's so many people who prematurely die.
Here's the proof.
Not everybody who just dies like there was a reason for it.
Life and death, right? Are they not exactly equal? Do they?
No.
Life and death are not exactly equal. Are they not?
Is right or wrong exactly equal?
Oh my god. It has to be.
What?
Is it really?
Yes.
So wait, so being hungry, starving, and eating food is equal? You being hungry, I'm talking about the starving kid in Africa or down the street in Wilmington or Philadelphia or New York or any part that they didn't eat in days or weeks or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Them being hungry and starving, that's equal to eating food and eating like a king and feasting?
No. They're different situations.
How is life and death equal then? Explain it to me. How is that? It's the same analogy. I gave you another. It's the same thing. That's like, what do you mean?
Starving?
That's like continuing. Like you're saying, like being born and then dying, right?
Being born and dying is a cycle, but that's not the same. That's not equal. Right. That's a cycle. That's like a circle of life to Lion King. But he's explaining it wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. I understand some of the ways what you're thinking, but you're explaining it wrong. Your words that you're saying is wrong.
Because your ideas are not mature.
It's like the circle, like, we live, we die, yes. We live, we die, we grow old, whatever. Like, I get it. But that's not the same as equal. Like, I'm alive, but I'm also dead.
I think
I am dying each day because I'm growing older. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's not the same as equal. You have to, you can't just spam words. That's why we're saying you can't just spam words, man. Words are powerful. Like, you can't, like, in 2019, you can't just, people spam too many words, man, and get away with it. If you're actually sad, you're sad. You can't be like, I'm actually happy. I just wanted to say that. Is happy and sad the same? Is peace and like anger the same? You know what I mean? It's not the same, right? You can't just like, I don't know, man. It's just you have a belief in your head. I get it, but you're trying to grab it to everything, and that's what he's saying. Is that you're not. It doesn't matter if you were 45 years old. You are not mature enough to have this conversation because you're so defensive of what you're like. Well, they don't. This actually affects a little bit of what I'm thinking, so I'm just gonna disagree with everything they're saying, even if I'm proving wrong.
Smash is bro.
I have to, because again, like it's not like I have this entire like I'm not like the
NA education.
Can't tell you the exact positives and exact.
We're not asking you to be. I'm not the all-knowing truth either, but I literally can tell you for a fact that regardless of whatever unconnected or connected positivity can come from a child being shot.
Yes, and there's no positivity.
There is no positivity.
There's no positive thing of a child dying. Especially from an accident or something. Like, there's no period. I don't even care if it's an accident or not. Or quote-unquote natural causes or whatever you want to call it. Like, come on, man. There's no, I don't care if an earthquake hit or whatever. Like, no, it's a child. There's no positive thing about, like, you know what? I lost a child, but now I can cope. I can relate to my neighbor who lost. What? That's freaking negative. It doesn't matter.
That's completely downplaying, like, the plight of, like, people going through hardship.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's actual real people.
And you know why
you
think that? Because you in your life have never gone.
Yeah, you're in this different type of bubble that I've never heard of before. This is a bubble that like not
like
even
you are sheltered from very real reality.
I grew up in a very wealthy family. Listen,
how do you know that?
I know that for a fact because you would not think that whatsoever.
This is what I'm saying.
You would not think like that.
Is completely negative. There's no
positive about everything in society.
In society, we all can agree. We all can agree.
About what?
All of us see it and we say that's bad. Like it's just a natural reaction. That's the entire thing of like.
But are you agreeing? Are we really? Are you just saying that to say? Because I feel like you're just lying to yourself.
This is my entire thing. Societally, there are things that are just bad. We agree, like, the whole reason behind the law...
We or the majority? Because I need to make sure. Is it just the majority?
That's also...
Or we? We is part of you, by the way.
Yeah.
If you don't really believe...
I do agree with it.
Because you said it's not right or wrong.
Objectively, there is a positive and there is
There's
a
no negative thing about some freaking kid getting into a car accident because of drunk driver or some idiot shot up a school. No, you're saying that to cope or something. I don't know what this ultra because there's so many. I feel like you look at so many bad things that happen in the world. You're like, you know what? There has to be a good way. There has to be a good reason for this. No, it's just evil people doing evil things. That's what it is. And that's the reality of it. They shouldn't be doing that. The guy shouldn't be drunk driving. They shouldn't be text while driving. There's people who die from people just texting and liking Instagram posts and stuff like that. That's you know what? This you know what I'm saying? I'm not reading, so you gotta read it and help me.
I'm reading it. It's a good
Boys, please. What up, Mennonite Forever?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the Butterfly Effect movie, and I know.
Yeah, but I get what he's saying. The butterfly, like it's a ripple effect. Like that person died, and it's caused something else, and that happened something.
Yeah, but that literally does not.
That is a
my boy Mickinator. Let's go.
Oh, one piss. You gotta stop.
Yo, how many subs is that? 5?
Yeah.
Yo, thank you so much.
Thank you, Milkinator.
Mickinator, dude. Like, yo, sub boy, dude. I love to get the sub. This is gold, dude. Get it. Dude, some people want. Just type in a chat if you want to be gifted a sub. Some people don't want to. What's been happening? Type 1 if you want someone to give you a sub. I appreciate it, man. This is. But Ryan, the reason why I'm saying it's like sad because I feel like any situation you're applying it to the way you're thinking, and it could be a situation that could be life or death, and you're literally like, well, I think this. I don't even care what's happening. It's so auto combo mode. I don't even know what's happening. I thought I had 3 stocks. I don't know where my stocks went. Like I don't. I'm like, wait, I have 1 stock. I don't know what's happening. Like this is the whole time. There's stocks. I'm like, I literally thought I only lost 1 stock.
Yeah. So Here's really the thing, Ryan, and it kind of sums up to this, just like how this is developed. At this state right now, whatever your philosophy of life is, and you are not mature enough to articulate it and relate it to real world scenarios.
Yeah, because you know the why? Because you have to. The reason why you can't articulate it because you're like, you know what? I have to go back and think and write a whole 20-page essay for you, and then you'll understand.
Because
no, you get what I'm saying? Because if it's simple enough, if you actually once you actually understand and believe it, you'll actually be able to have a conversation with someone without, you know what? Let me give you my book that I wrote, and then read the book. No, tell me you're here right now. Something can happen to me and Stenger when I drop him off. I can get hit by a car, God forbid, or something.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That we can't read that essay. You get what I'm like? You have to. If you believe something, you should be firm of what you believe. And I am
firm. I am completely firm. I have not changed my.
Yeah, but the foundation of your belief is just flawed.
Yeah, it's so flawed.
Yeah.
If you believe that, then that's fine.
No, it's fact, dude. Like I've literally turned it down multiple times. It's just fact, and you need to accept that because you know what? You're never gonna develop as a person if that's.
You're not humble. This is the stubborn part.
I'm sorry, but
this is pride right here.
Believe that I'm not saying my thing is true, but I'm just saying you cannot affirmatively tell me that what I'm saying is wrong. Like you just can't.
I can.
All right,
I can.
That's
because if I'm gonna be petty, you literally think that children dying in school shootings can have some
positive things,
which just is objectively not
societally. True. It's completely negative.
No, don't say society. Stop spamming that word.
One of those kids grew up.
Dude, you're not even.
That's what you're thinking. Come on, man. You can still have a freaking. They still should have the right to live. Well, you know what? 4 years. So you knew Hitler's future at 4 years old. That's what you're saying. You know how many times this conversation has been talked about. You know what? What if somebody knew Hitler was Hitler when he was 4 years old? We should have went back.
Regardless of whatever that is, because regardless of whatever future
this is why you brought up that That's why you brought up that omnipresent crap, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew it was this too. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. You didn't want to admit it earlier, but I knew we would get down to this.
I knew it.
Yes, I knew it. I knew, dude. I've used two gyms.
I'm Neo. I see it all.
Dude, Neo. You gotta be Neo to understand that I'm sitting in a chair. Dude, I have to be Neo to understand that I'm playing.
I seriously
Melee. I can't say Smash because Salem said we're not playing Smash.
Listen, I really need you to know this. And this is something that is going to undeniably help you in life, regardless of if Hitler was if someone.
Dude, I'm not saying it's like
no, because you brought it up, dude. Don't OS it, man. OSing your own thing. You did it again. Stop doing this.
That's just an absolute.
Seriously, seriously, just stop. Just stop interrupting. Seriously.
I've never met a group of people who are so like
stubborn
against like just not even you don't have to like say my thing is right or legitimate or like is actually fundamentally true or can be. You can live a normal life using my philosophy.
There's no such thing as normal, dude. What's a normal life? Tell me what that is. Everybody's different. Okay, what's a normal life? What does that even mean?
Then why?
What is a normal life? Tell me.
If everyone's different, then why can't I have the philosophy that I have?
Because you're literally basing it, and you're trying to connect it to every part of life. And when you do that, that affects other people. Because you know what? It's everyone has their own thoughts and opinions, and I can have my thought and opinion that right now, your ideology is not fleshed out. And regardless of what if that kid could be Hitler?
No,
right.
Not, like,
but you brought up to the extreme.
That's where you brought it.
That's what I.
But it doesn't matter. Listen, the fact that
you're not ready, if you're not ready to defend it, then don't
say it. That's what we're saying.
I'm just saying you guys should be stuck up on this one point that you probably read on the internet being about like.
Reading on the internet? I don't know. What?
I'm saying what you said.
I believe
it doesn't matter about the internet.
This is what it comes down to. No matter what, life and death, I believe, are completely neutral. Everything in the entire world, you can look at it and view and from any perspective, you can change any perspective.
Oh, what? For Ultimate?
If you change your perspective,
we can just switch
something as good or view it as bad. That's the only.
What? No, we can just play Ultimate because I didn't bring the others. Ryan.
I don't know if the four of us could play and then we could just switch off.
Oh, this Melee or Ultimate?
But I mean, we can have Melee.
No, we don't have the other Switch. Time to the Switch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just go on. Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna switch to Ultimate. It'll be fine. I'll just switch to Ultimate Roleplay. But keep talking, man. I just feel like you shouldn't bring up an extreme and not be able to defend it.
I can defend it. I can.
You can defend it because, like, in one and...
I just don't want you taking that away and being like, that's what he means. Like,
well, no, that's
no,
not.
And it's just one of your extreme.
Because,
like, it doesn't matter if, like, the person was like, well, he's not Hitler, but he's just a sex offender. He's not Hitler, but, like, he beat up his parents or abused his wife. Like, he's not that bad, but he's still bad.
Like,
so if he died, there's some positive.
We're not sticking it to only that point. We're taking it point by point, and that's where you took the conversation.
Ready? Okay, look.
Yeah, you keep bringing it.
Let's say this. Ready?
You have an Android charger, by the way.
In society, in the world, there are people who are good and there are people who are bad. Right? You agree or not?
Yes.
Meaning, like, on average, we just have
bringing
like,
morality, man.
Good people, bad people.
You're trying to set this up to morale.
That's it.
That's it. That's the end.
Okay.
That's. I was just saying.
That's the end.
That Ultimate moves are fast.
Yeah, it's a
Smash 4, man.
But I'm saying
that, like, turn it down a little
bit. Yeah. Hold on. I'm plugging in my phone. Oh, it's so loud.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can keep talking, man. I'm just
like,
I lost a lot of brain cells today.
I really didn't want to. Like,
to talk about it, but you listen. You can't be able, but it doesn't. Listen, you shouldn't be like, I don't want to talk about this now, but say something like, I think all black people should die, but I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I use an extreme, right? That's extreme. Yeah. What I just said, but it doesn't matter. If I say something, I should be able to defend what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can defend.
Like you're like, you know what, like.
But do they understand your argument?
Like,
and also with 3 people, because the conversation is not. It's not. The more people you add in a conversation, the further away you.
The further. No, that's not.
It's true.
All right. Listen, we're having a conversation. The chat is the chat, dude. We'll let the chat just watching us play Smash. It might be entertaining to some. At some points.
Like, and I really don't appreciate like the whole thing about like your entire perspective is immature.
It is, dude. Because the fact
you seriously,
your pride is being hurt right now.
Don't say like
your
pride is being hurt. You feel offended.
You literally want to leave, and you keep talking about want to leave. You just seriously need to grow up.
Because you're offended by it.
That's what it is. Listen,
I
was your age too, and this sounds stupid again, but I'm gonna say I was your age too. I said stupid shit that I believed in. Now, it may not be stupid to you. That's fine, but understand that. All of us, and even though Twitch chat has the tendency to be trolling, there are people I know in here that aren't trolling.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. And that's fine. It's okay for it not to make sense. It's okay to be wrong.
Wait, what free?
But that doesn't mean you can't be right in the future.
Free products is by Nintendo.
Not that I'm saying you will be.
Nintendo gave the game.
I believe at the core fundamental of your ideology, unless it majorly changes, it's just completely flawed. It does not apply to everyday life. Because humans are more than just facts and statements. There's different emotions that go into it, and you are creating it so abstract that you're going as far as to say.
Do I have a controller that you want to play, or you need one of mine?
Did you plug me in, by the way?
I've never claimed that people's emotions are not correct, or that good or bad as a for people doesn't exist.
But you're getting emotional, and the fact that you wanted to leave about like 47 minutes ago.
I don't know. I've
because
never
you're
been in
like
a situation where people
we're being defensive of what you're saying, right? It's like we're not going anywhere. Is what you're thinking?
Yeah,
like,
and you're calling me stubborn.
You are being stubborn. Like we said that we can be wrong. We gave you every situation, and you're like you OS, and we used your facts and your way of thinking. You like super option selected because like, wait a minute, they got me in a corner. There's only one option to choose, and I can't choose this option. Choosing this option, I will be wrong. So I have to change my whole structure to be right. That's literally what you did.
I've been completely consistent the entire time. I've had the exact same.
If that was the case, you wouldn't agree with me that your whole wrong equals can be right.
With the contention, the contention of the perspective is from from the outside.
Oh yeah, we'll get that. We'll play a lot of matches.
From the guy who's walking up to the door.
But I already told you we're not throwing that element into it.
This is why
I asked before. I wouldn't have agreed to it then if
no, because you did agree to it because I broke it down. I told you exactly what it is. That's why you're OSing it because
the objective truth is still that the dead door is wrong and that the open door is wrong, or the good door is right. That's still the objective truth. I'm just saying. that what the person believes going into it is not inherently true or untrue.
Dude, I just like you don't even understand everything you're thinking.
That's okay.
It's not okay.
Let's just talk about something else.
It's not okay. Dude.
I legitimately do not think that there is any way today that
to prove your theory is what you're saying.
I can't, dude. There's no way that I can convince 3 people collectively.
Yes, you can, because I've agreed with plenty of things that you said. Not when it comes to a lot of the things. Yeah, a lot of things that you said.
And I feel like since we disagree with one thing, it's everything to you, and that's the bad thing.
And that's why you're not mature enough to handle this kind of conversation, because you can't.
You should be able to be in a room to disagree with somebody and still have a conversation.
You literally can't compartmentalize the difference of me agreeing with one thing and disagreeing with the other. Like you literally can't process that, and that's why I'm saying you're not mature enough to handle the conversation. That's it. That's what I'm saying.
If it was me and you told me something, we could work it out completely and flesh out everything from like 100%. But when you have more than one person. And you have like we have a mini.
Do you just want to be like you just want him to agree with you?
No.
Because like if it was just someone, but that's what it sounds like. If it's more than one person, it's me influencing and getting ganged up on.
This is it. Ready? My perspective is completely legitimate, and I believe
you're speaking in absolutes and with something you don't believe in. Like, what do you mean? You said it's completely legitimate.
You shouldn't have a reason to be like.
Do you know what legitimate means?
And there's no reason.
I don't even think you're getting offended by words that you don't even understand. That's the sad part.
What?
Offended and stubborn and like prideful. That's it. You're being stubborn, dude. You're not being humble about anything. Like we agreed with some. I understand why you think the way you think on a lot of things, and that facts could be. There's some truths in the world that can be proven wrong.
We already agreed.
We agreed about some things, but then we disagreed about something else. And you're like, whoa. Wait a minute, they're disagreeing with everything I'm saying. So this is. Let me just change my OS.
Nothing I said is changed. Everything.
I feel like you tell yourself that all the time. You know, I don't change. I can just listen to yourself saying this again.
I thought the same way.
Only sit still and absolutes, dude. I'm still. The thing that I'm more flabbergasted about the name thing is, like the chair. Like to me, there's no ground. You're not sitting in a chair. To me, it's like the Salem thing. There's 2 moons in the sky, no sun. It's too gym for me to even freaking argue about it. That's how I look at it. So when people were just like arguing with Salem, I'm like, dude, this is beyond gym. Like people shouldn't respond to Salem. But the freak, like. Come on, there's no way you actually believe that your name is not Ryan. You really believe that? There's no way to prove your name is Ryan?
There is no way to prove that my name is Ryan. Or that I even have a name. My name is only defined by the people who believe.
Who gave you your name?
That only the people who define. I asked earlier if you want to like tie my name to my soul, and you said no. So if you're saying that my father giving me my name.
Does your father give you a name or your mother? Because sometimes it's supposed.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I understand.
So does everybody feel confident that they know the other person's position?
No. Oh, me?
I understand the position.
No, I don't think.
I think
you don't.
That's the biggest problem. I think that's the biggest problem here. That if the other person doesn't understand what you're going for, like
yeah, because I know a lot of people who don't believe what I believe, but I still understand their position.
Right. That's the biggest part of the arguments that a lot of people miss out on is that they can't explain to the other person
or they can only explain it with anecdotal evidence, which is the only time you've been able to articulate something at least cohesive.
And that's exactly
I don't understand how you can give an example and then when I disprove it or
you didn't disprove it? Okay, fine. Tell me what you disproved. Tell me right now. Tell me.
Put it into a way that is describable in my perspective. Meaning like if you give me an example and then I say something like you know, like exactly with the name thing or whatever. You give me an example, like, you know, so you're saying your name can't be your name, and then I tell you this is that. Like me explaining that names are societal constructs and that
we didn't disagree with that.
Yeah, okay.
We didn't disagree that they're societal constructs. Right, we know that.
Then what's the problem?
But is it your name?
Is it your name?
That's what we're saying. Like
literally the most basic thing. Like you for some reason you know everything about every construct known to man, but you can't just simply articulate that your name is not your name.
To me, my name is my name. To everyone I'll ever know, my name is my name. For anything ever relevant to me, ever, my name will be my name.
Right.
But in the universe,
so what are you arguing?
In the universe, what? So keep going.
In the universe, I know that this name that I have is not. It doesn't exist. It's not real. It's not like it's like my name just as might as well be Nick to everyone else.
We didn't ask if your name was real. We asked what your name is, and you said it wasn't Ryan.
I didn't say it wasn't Ryan. I said I cannot know my name is Ryan. That's all I said.
Oh my god.
I said if I
that's
change
like
my
the
name,
same fucking thing.
Dude, that's I don't
tomato, dude.
You are doing tomato. You're doing ultrasemantics.com.
Tomato.
If you go to
tomato.
This is semantics, the class. This is a freaking. I feel like we prove you wrong, and you're like, no, actually, semantics right here. Actually, this is what the semantic is. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, you guys want to learn Street Fighter and how to cover every option?
That's why I told you.
We're gonna watch this VOD on Twitch.
Because that way you'll be able to explain it easier. Right? So the other person will be able to hear it easier if you can explain it easier. That's why I said read up more. That's all it goes to. I feel like that's this whole argument is because you have this empty space.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Or my ability to describe.
No, the basis of your argument is not mature.
What is it?
Yeah, this is Inception,
dude. What's the basis of my argument? I'm not even sure.
Inception does make sense.
It doesn't really matter.
Inception makes sense to me. The concept of Inception.
Like you need to understand yourself.
Like you need to learn more about the world. Like,
or you're living in a bubble.
I'm not proclaiming that what I believe in is complex, but I can at least explain it so as normal person can understand.
Or the average. We don't want to say
average.
The average person.
Yeah, the average person.
You understand my
the average person.
But you understand my perspective.
We don't want to say
normal. You just say it's immature and it's not.
Well, it is, dude. You're in this bubble that like doesn't exist. Like you need to see the world more. Go outside. This is like the people who are just bored in Twitch chat harassing people.
I don't think you just need to hash it out more. Like I'm not saying like I disagree or agree or anything. I've completely removed myself from this conversation. I'm just trying to help you guys figure stuff out, man. Like I'm just trying to end this right now, dude. But like I'm just saying, like you need to do some more research because I swear, like I've heard this argument before.
You're getting rickety, man.
Alright, hold on now.
And it's not like it has a like it's been it's been done before. Like you can find some stuff that sounds pretty similar.
If he understands my perspective, and if he understands my perspective,
I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. If he doesn't understand your
like my entire idea of truth.
No, that's why it's not simple. You understand?
If we can't have like, say, if in any argument, if they can't have like just a calm conversation about what's right, what's wrong, like they don't understand it. Like, that's just the basis of it. So like. They don't understand
tomorrow, I'm not gonna be able to
don't know when you can explaining it.
And if somebody's gonna call me, I'm gonna be like,
it makes sense.
Like, Evan, you're okay?
It doesn't make sense in your head. It makes sense in your head, but you need to hash it out more.
I'm gonna be a freaking Pokemon, dude.
Much more because there's no rebounding of like you grid me, so what's like. You know?
I just feel like
it doesn't matter.
You spam big words that you don't even understand what you're even saying.
It's not.
That's what makes it worse.
I mean, you can have a full philosophy class full of like philosophy majors, and they'll have like a pretty decent conversation. It matters. There's like a whole lot of other like factors that go into having like a conversation like this, right?
Yeah.
But the main reason why people get like all turned up and upset is because nobody's defining the terms clearly.
Yep, everything's miscommunication.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like how wars are started. There's a lot of miscommunication in the world. I mean, there's some evil people, but that's like.
So all I mean? Yeah, all I'm saying is like, if you can understand it better, what you're trying to say, then it'll make this whole thing a lot easier.
And the conversation.
That's why I want to write a thing, so that way.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying you need to do your research before you write a thing, because
people are gonna make fun of you for.
That's fine. I don't mind.
Things down.
I believe that.
It's gonna be the
And
same
I'm not
thing.
making fun of you.
I believe
That's the thing that you need to understand. We're not ganging up on
it's
you.
not so much making fun of. It's like
You feel
it's just
ganged up.
assuming
I know when people are defensive.
It's
I
assuming
know.
their perspective as.
I come from a big
not only
family. People
mature,
get defensive.
Like assuming
I
that
don't
your
think you know what
perspective
mature
is
is.
just better than mine, and that
I'm
Better
not
doesn't
saying-
mean maturity.
Then why-
Maturity, do you know? Do you know this?
why-
I'm sorry, but do you know maturity?
You close the game.
I know, but do you know that mature and better is two different words? Do you know
Yeah.
that answer?
Yes.
So don't use words when you're trying to use maturity and better as the same thing. It's not the
Then
same.
why am I stubborn? Then why isn't that?
Because you're not mature.
Why am I not mature?
Because you're not humble and mature enough to understand that
different
when
point of
you are being presented
I
a
closed the
different
game, I was so
mind,
tight,
You
dude.
describe your
train of
perspective.
thought.
I can't believe I
think
closed the
understand
game, dude. I'm
if
so
you
tight.
allow me, I can explain your philosophy, and I still will believe in mine. Because
Listen,
I
I'm
think
gonna
that
just
still-
tell you right now, I don't believe in philosophy. I literally what I
I don't
think.
either. Exactly.
You
What
don't
I-
have to
I just
explain
do.
about the philosophy.
What
man.
I
It's just-
think is that, especially when you want to talk about, get off my tab. You.
Oh, what the heck? How did I get over here?
When you talk about fact and how you're saying it can be disputed, when the key word of fact is that it's undeniable truth.
I never said fact can be disputed.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
add me. Yeah,
but you
anybody,
kept saying
anybody in the
that
Twitch
having
chat can
5
add me.
fingers
You can add me.
is
dude.
not it can be disputed. You don't know if I have 5
Yeah, you
fingers.
can add me, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll add you in a bit.
That's what doesn't make any sense.
I'll play online tomorrow. or maybe
That's
tonight.
where you lose me.
Okay, now here's the thing. So, basically, what it comes down to is that
Oh crap.
I'm speaking in a hypothetical perfect universe, meaning
Perfect? What does perfect even mean?
this is what I'm saying. Okay, so you know.
But we gave you a hypothetical situation with the door thing, with you actually knowing after you die you still have some consciousness, and you still try to you know what, this is too good. They broke it down so well that I can't agree with this.
I still agree with that. I
don't think you do.
Didn't you say at least 4 times you don't?
Yeah.
No, I agree with because you said that I can't have. Well, okay, you know what? I don't agree with it because what you're saying.
Okay.
No,
Alright.
no,
So
because-
that's the core of it. You just can't agree with anything. Even when someone gives you the time of day.
Because the only reason why I said I agree with it just now
Relax.
is because
it's fine.
of the objective thing at the very end.
Relax.
Okay, you know what? Then it's fine. I can't be here. I'm serious. I can't. If what it comes down to is that I have to.
You can't be here because we're not agreeing with you. You get what you see what you're doing. This is what's called the maturity.
If the response is
if we were agreeing with you, you would say here.
Then let's just
like
talk about something different, or then I'm just gonna leave because I can't.
You came here to play Smash, and we try to. This started with Smash.
I can't have a conversation with.
You know it started with Smash, right? Like no. Let's bring it. Let's bring it in Smash terms. A video game. This started with Smash. You were doing stuff. We're like, why would you do that? And you were like, well, actually, even though it was wrong, it could be right. And Stango said it's okay if you don't want to get better. If you just want to play, you want to hang out with some people. But if you want to get better, you're actually being stubborn. This is silly. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to get better at Smash, then you're wrong versus right at the same time. Crap. You can do whatever you want. You can taunt in the corner, dude. You can roll around with Jigglypuff. It doesn't matter. You can hold your shield, whatever. But if you actually want to get better and don't understand why you're getting better, maybe you should actually let me change the way I'm thinking about the game. I'm thinking about the game wrong. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It applies to a video. If this applies to a video game, doesn't it should be applied to life and everything else that you're doing?
To this specific situation of the down smash, I agree it's wrong, and I agree.
But you said sometimes it can be right.
No.
That's what you. This is how we're talking now.
No.
No, you didn't say that. I just want to make sure.
Doing the
you
down
didn't say
smash in the
that.
corner.
Do you say that sometimes it can be
right?
right? Yeah, you said that.
No.
What did you say? Tell me.
I said sometimes doing the wrong thing is the right thing. That's what I said.
So what does that mean?
It means that to me,
you got
oh my god,
yeah,
that was crazy.
So what does that mean?
to me, right?
Double
X. Again, it comes back down to the door situation.
You were talking about we were playing Smash. We were playing Melee.
Yeah.
So what does it mean in Smash?
In Smash, it means that I can choose it. Like, let's say I'll be like, I think this option won't work here, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then it works. That means that it was objectively the right option to cover. Let's say, let's say
it's like a YOLO RNG lottery? You're talking about, that's RNG. This is, what do you mean? That's not a right decision because somebody ran into it. Like, oh, you know what?
That's why I literally said that's why I brought up the stealing analogy because I was just like, okay, is it wrong to steal?
Yeah.
And then you tried to OS saying,
tell us what you said about the stealing. You said it was wrong to steal, right? But then you said, what if you don't get caught? Is stealing still wrong?
No.
You get what I'm saying? You didn't.
Decidedly, it is wrong.
No.
It's wrong to steal. I don't steal. I don't.
Right. That's not what we're saying. We're trying to. You know, we brought this up because of Smash, right? We brought it up for Smash to teach you to get better at Smash. I'm tired of people doing things. Why did you do this thing? I don't know. Sometimes it works on my little brother Jim or whoever you played. It's because you didn't get caught. They didn't punish you. They don't know. They don't even know how to jump.
Yeah.
So that means your down smash was wrong. It was a bad decision to make.
It is a bad decision to make. I agree. It's clearly.
But you're saying that it was right sometimes, and it's not right.
No, I never said that the down smash, doing the down smash was right. I said doing something that's wrong, like the door. Like if I think that opening one door is right and opening the other door is wrong, but the door that I think is right is one that'll kill me, and the door that I open, or the other door that I think is the wrong door is actually the right door, then sometimes something that is wrong can be right. That's all it is. So it's in that specific situation about the down smash, it is wrong to do the down smash in the corner. There's pretty much no situation besides
Besides what? You see the besides part is
super read. I'm saying like maybe a puff is like.
No, remember the DI thing? You even said about the DI thing. Like, why did you DI away or whatever? Remember when he was calling you? And he was like, well, because of this. I'm like, no, you're actually wrong. There's no. If you DI correctly, you would have lived.
Yeah,
and you were still trying to argue that.
Well, that's only because in that specific situation, I think that I actually could have lived.
No, you could not. It's stuff about this is a video game. It's physics.
There is undeniable truth.
There's undeniable truths in video games and stuff. You know that, right?
Yeah, I want to test it first.
Look at this hook.
There's no testing.
There's no testing. You're saying that you're basically saying what we are saying is dumb. If I hooked him and forward throw him at 150, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
You're like, well, maybe if I DI correct. No, we have tested it, and it's proven, there's video evidence, that if he gets to 180 and 200%, and I hook him with Isabel, and forward throw him, up hook him, there's no way you can live. And you're saying, I need to test it to know that it's true.
For that specific situation,
but
I agree about the down smash stuff. I agree. You can give me any situation, like anything that is just wrong.
You don't understand. You don't see that this is no way of stubbornness. There's no.
For this one specific thing, I just want to actually.
You don't see anything stubborn at all. Can we just nothing that what you're doing of bad is and Smash is stubborn?
I just want to.
I'm being stubborn by ledge jumping and letting him fair me. Do you understand? I am admitting for doing. He faired me twice, and I did the same decision. It's touching a hot stove over and over, knowing it's hot. Your hand is burning, and you keep touching it. That's not stubbornness, or no?
It is stubborn.
So that's what you're doing, and you're saying, well, I need to test it more. Maybe if the stove is turned off, then it won't burn. No, the stove is on.
Yeah.
It will always be on.
Yes, like this is what we're saying.
I'm not saying I'm going to do the same thing over and over again, thinking that it's going to work.
That's not what we're saying. We're saying what you did was wrong, and you tried defending it.
I don't mind being stubborn in this specific situation because I think that me being stubborn, I will actually
learn.
No, you won't learn because
you won't learn.
I'll go home and I'll be like, okay, let me do the F smash, and I'll see, and then I'll be like, oh, you know what, they were right, and then that'll be.
What do you mean? How do you have? What do you do to up smash against a computer?
I just go on 20XX, yeah, and have an F
smash. No, it's different. That's not human DI. What do you mean?
I can go back on the stream. I can watch the exact situation.
Or you can just listen to somebody who knows. Like
I think it's really naive that's
naive too. Yeah, that's what it is.
I've literally done more in this game than you ever have, and if you keep thinking like this, you ever will, and you don't listen to me. And I'm willing to help you. And it may sound arrogant, but is it the truth? Have I done more in this game than you ever have?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes. So why wouldn't you listen to me?
Just because for this specific situation, I think.
Right, you think.
You think it's possible, but you're wrong, though.
You're wrong. Like, I can tell you for 1,000% because I've been in the exact same scenario, and the way you did it, that's not how you win in that interaction.
Okay. That's fine.
Because you know what kind of player that is, that someone who is in a losing scenario, they try to win. That is someone that doesn't recognize they're in disadvantage.
Yeah.
And you think you can win every scenario, and that's not true.
I never say that.
Well, that's what that line of thought means.
I just want to test this one thing. This one thing. Just because.
Yeah, you can test it, but I'm telling you, don't waste your time.
Applying to other things.
Do not waste your time.
Yeah, we're telling you you're wasting your energy.
Or like 95% of everything.
That means you're thinking. If you're doing this on a video game, that means you're doing it. You're wasting your energy on a lot of stuff in life. Do you understand? Like you won't even listen to like. This is why you don't read books for the same reason. It's the same concept.
I don't read books because it was never conditioned on me when I was a kid, and I don't actually feel like it's an actual legitimate way.
Because you don't want to get Inception and influence. But later, you want to develop a better. You want to develop a better psyche, your own psyche, then you'll read books. For you can be so. I don't know, man. I just don't even.
I just think
talk for you, dude. You got
I just think I want to enjoy me finding my own perspective in life now. Maybe in the future, I'll come back to you guys and I'll be like, you guys were right. I'm an idiot. This entire perspective is
about
totally toxic.
The fact that you're being summoned about Smash is so... Oh, crap. I dropped my host.
This one... Dang. This one thing.
My Switch is probably broke. And dropped it.
No. Nah. Did the game turn off?
Yeah, it's because
it came off the dock.
It came off the dock.
Okay.
That's bad.
There we go. Look at the screen.
Oh, we're back.
You got some nuts setup going on. I can't even tell what's going on over there.
Where's my freaking... Oh, there it is.
How do you like the Switch controller?
This one?
I've never even played it.
This is one frame quicker. I'm going to play one more set, then you got
that thing feels weird.
You gotta get off my tag again.
It feels so weird.
Oh, the grip? Or the thing? I'd switch the thing.
No, I picked up your controller once and it just feels weird.
The grip?
The whole thing, dude. Yeah. I don't know what
it's quick. It's quicker. There's some bad frame data out there.
I guess I get used to it if I ever used to it. But like,
yeah, it's just quicker. It's quicker. But somebody else posted some other data and I was like, this is incorrect.
Wait, what do you mean it's quicker? It's got like frames?
One frame quicker than it because it's not plugged into an adapter. It's for USB. But, you know, a lot of false information in the world.
Oh, you're cheating.
I guess I am. Blame Nintendo, dude. It's not my fault. Blame Nintendo. I'm using their console, dude. They wanted to.
So much for an even playground, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm a cheater, man.
I mean, here's really the thing about it, Ryan. Regardless of what you think, okay?
Sure.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell Armada that he could have lived that scenario in a situation that he's been tried and true tested of avoiding.
Yeah,
okay? I'm not going to be arrogant enough to think that I can break the game where a very well thought out scenario just we've been wrong about it for so long.
Hey guys, actually,
like I'm by all means, I'm not the best Mars player in the world.
Yeah.
Not close to it. Okay? But the skill disparity between you and me is
huge.
It is ginormous.
Yeah.
Not just huge. It's ginormous.
I agree.
And the fact is that like I don't even take offense to it because I let people think whatever they want to think. Because ultimately, ultimately, in the end, you're gonna find out that I'm right.
Yeah, I know.
And the issue is that you are portraying that I believe you want to get better at the game because you've talked to me on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. That how you want to improve at the game. That's great. But the issue is that if you're going to openly just like completely ignore the advice I'm giving you, like, hey, the way you DI'd that was actually wrong. If you just did normal DI instead of trying to Omsatech that, you just would have lived.
Yeah.
Omsatech in there is great and all, but I'm jammed. Omsateching for the most part in that kind of scenario right there, it's not going to do you any good because they're just going to hit you again.
Somebody clip that.
Get out of here.
I'm taking an Isabel video, dude. I reached my sub goal for that.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about what you're trying to do here. Like, I get it. You want to innovate what you're trying to do here. That's fine. It's good that you want to make things your own. But don't be so naive to not accept people's help.
Yeah. I legitimately believe that in likely all scenarios, you will be correct about almost anything, especially marketing. All I'm saying is, in any relationship, you know, if I find it worthy, to like, it's such a menial thing for me to prove and would add so much more credibility to your knowledge from my perspective. That like, why not do it? You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm unsure. If it makes me better as a player and I get to develop our relationship by.
And I would have told you why not to do it, but you didn't take it to that constructive level. You took it to, well, I think that's the right way to do it. Like, you didn't exactly say it, but that's how it pretty much ended up being.
I do know.
The fact that you still want to test it is crazy. Like, I feel like this is crazy.
I'm telling you, don't waste your breath.
You will live if you DI up and to the left.
No, you wouldn't have lived in that situation.
No, he's talking. No, he's talking about the right DI. He's talking about. You're talking about when he arms attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You will live, but I'm just curious, for my own personal reasons, whether or not.
Right. You're literally telling Pizza King how to chain grab an FD.
There's nothing wrong with that. I don't care if you're curious. That's fine. That's great.
Yeah.
But the issue is, don't act like it was the right choice when you're openly saying that it is, because that's just strictly wrong.
If I ever do that.
That's what you did.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if I ever come off like that, it really like.
Well, that has nothing to do with like what you really intentionally meant. You need to improve yourself as a person.
My intention.
Like you can't just like do something.
Yeah, you can't follow a girl in the bathroom and like, oh, I was just trying to protect you. Like, like without saying any words to her. Like, oh, I didn't say anything because
That's
what the heck? Like,
so,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like, come on, man.
I'm saying, like, without saying anything, you wouldn't understand why I'd be in that bathroom. The same thing.
What?
Yeah. That's what you just said, right?
Yeah.
You won't understand why someone's in the bathroom immediately if they just entered without saying anything.
Yeah,
right? So, all I'm saying is, unless I explicitly state, Stango, I think you're wrong, then it's pretty much assumed that I think you're right, and you are right. In every situation you presented today, and pretty much ever, from my knowledge, you've been right about everything. And I have no reason to think that you'd be wrong. But you're so stubborn that you have to prove it. You have to test it yourself. I just want to see. I'm curious.
Why waste your time then? Curiously, we showed you.
If it makes me a better player by knowing
it won't.
It won't.
It won't.
Maybe you're not, or maybe you're right. It won't make me a better player.
And you don't need to test something that just undeniably will not work.
I just want to know whether or not it will work.
It won't. I'm telling you it won't. I'm telling you it won't. I'm telling you 1,000% it won't.
I actually do think it will, because I did the downer.
Yes.
I did the downer.
Yes, and guess what? You would have side B'd.
Imagine if I side B'd instead of doing the
right,
downer.
and I've done it as well. And guess what happened when Evan had me in the exact same scenario? Because I'm pretty certain that happened today. He shine spiked me.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's how it ended.
Yeah, I shine spiked him.
Marth as a character, he is inherently weaker when he has to recover low. When he has a lot more options to recover high to change timings, that's when he has a stronger recovery.
So, if I up-B'd...
No, because you would have flew away. The momentum carries you, even when you once attack. You're not Game & Watch. You don't have Bucket Break.
What's that? Yeah.
He down B's and he stops all momentum. Marth doesn't have a move that stops his momentum.
Yeah, all he has is aerial. Yeah. That slows it down.
Yeah, it slows it down, but it still
it
doesn't cancel it. That's why it's not worth your time. I'm telling you this because I literally know exactly what you're trying to do.
That makes sense because now,
like, literally, here's the thing that really boggles me. Like, you're like saying like, oh, what if I side B'd? Like, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me I didn't think that you could have side B'd? Like, come on, dude.
That's the only reason why I said that is because I was under the impression that you believed that there was no possible way of living. Now you're.
Peace out, League.
Well, now
that's what's stupid.
Peace out, dude. Whoever stayed.
If you're gonna admit that I know more about this game and the character than you, then why are you gonna believe that you...
This conversation has to do with Smash. That's the bad part, because he wants to get better. That's the bad part, is that he wants to get better at Smash, and he came over here to learn, and the way he's thinking is... You know,
but you're still
this is why it's
die.
We can't save it after
you're
stream,
still
is he's asking us questions all the time.
No, against
Facebook
anyone.
Messenger, Twitter,
because Marth doesn't have a solid way to on-attack. Because the move has such strong knockback, you're gonna fly off no matter what.
Yeah.
You can't fast fall and grab the ledge from there. And even so, Fox is such a good character that he'll F-smash, see your arms attack, and up-smash. That's it. That's just what will happen.
You can play Ryan.
Okay.
Come here, Ryan.
Real Ryan.
I just I just thought, I didn't even consider the perspective or the idea that the guy would attack. I literally was only curious about whether or not if it was an option.
That's.
Are you unplugging your controller?
Like,
I don't know.
that's what I'm telling you.
Can you see?
Not
Can
thinking.
he figure out? Can he switch? Maybe swap seats or something? He's in.
That's what I'm telling you. You're not thinking of.
We're just talking about Smash right now. It's just that's all it applies.
A fighting game is not one player. You don't just do what you want to do. Impose your will.
I was just under the impression.
But it's still the same thing.
Couldn't win.
SS lax. Yeah, he called you lackey. He's calling you a lackey, man. Oh, we got like 5 more subs today. I appreciate it, Mechanator, for the gifted subs. Yeah, Anti, you coming through?